Hello everybody, Von Vonson here, and today we are playing some more Pathfinder! Woohoo! Been looking forward to this for a while. Um, since, well, we did the last Pathfinder stream. Um, anyways, if you did not watch the previous Pathfinder stream, which was the start of our adventure, you should definitely be watching that. It is up on my YouTube, which there is a link for. Other than that, to give you a brief summary of what happened. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Um, Iliada, the elven bard, half-elven bard, Thoradin, the dwarven paladin, yes, dwarven paladin, and Vale, the I forget what they were, but they're a summoner. We're all on an airship that got attacked by a giant bird and fell off. There they met Brelsred, my character, the little kobold that thinks he's a Drake for whatever reason, because he was raised by them. And from there, he kind of followed them along. They were attacked by a, I think, five, like, giant lobster-like creatures. After that attack and they defeated them, they ate fairly well and started their travel to a nearby town, upon which they came across a giant ankylosaurus-like creature, in which case the kobold scared that one and luckily was able to hide away before it attacked him. And then they continued forward and found the town. Now, they have not entered the town or anything like that, but that is where we left off last time. I realize that that's not a huge amount of stuff to summarize, honestly, because, quite frankly, a lot of us are new, so this takes a while for us to get through. So, we will be continuing this onwards. Last time I was using the digital dice at the beginning of the stream. I stopped using it, though, because I was like the rolls don't work very well for digital dice, so I started using actual dice that I have on hand. Um, so I apologize for not having a visual for you all to actually see what my rolls are, but be like I am very honest about what my rolls are. I'm not lying about what I'm rolling. What I say I rolled is what I rolled. I'm not that kind of person. I like fair play. So do trust me on that. um, it's it's what I rolled. So, anyways, without further talking, because there's really no point me further talking, we will be joining back with the others. Now, we do have another party member that's possibly joining us later, but we don't know. As far as we know, they're just busy right now, so it might be a bit. They might not show up at all today. We're hoping that they will come in at some point, but as for right now, they're not in. And then we also do have another party member that will be joining us later, and that's probably going to be next stream that they'll be joining us, which that may be next week or the week after. I'm not really sure. That's just because they haven't fully finished their character yet. So once they have finished up their character, they will be joining us shortly. Um, so we're still short two party members, so it's still the same amount of people that we had last time, but that's not all bad. We can still handle it. We're still doing fine as is, but um, hopefully we will be getting those two joining in soon. But until then, we have our party currently, and it's going pretty well. So I'm gonna join back with the rest of them in the voice chat, and we can get started on this shortly. Alrighty. Alrighty, I'm back now.
Welcome back.
Yes, thank you. I feel like I was gonna say something, but I don't remember what it was. Just normal me.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who has that problem.
I really wish I wasn't having a monitor problem.
That look familiar? Wookie's been cheering it around. Why? Did you take the picture out?
Yes.
It's funny. Cool, because you can put any picture basically you want.
We just went on Treeboard to do his intro.
I'm pretty sure Tree is the only one left. Yeah.
Okay. I did make my stream actually. No, I did not change my thing yet. Whoops. Ah! There we go. I swear I'm professional. Should I zoom in a little bit more?
I'm back.
Welcome back, Treebor.
Welcome back.
Yo.
All right. So are we ready to begin? Is everybody streaming and nice and comfy?
See, senor.
Yes, I'm comfy.
Yes, and I have all 3 of my dice sets ready.
Ooh, lovely. I love
Yes.
hearing that my players have physical dice.
I only have one
Well-
D20.
Yeah, I brought out my one set last time because we were having issues
I
with
could
the
go and
digital
grab
ones.
my 60D6, but I don't think I'll ever do that much damage at this point in the campaign.
Give it about 9 levels.
I've got my 3 different polyhedral dice, so my 3 different sets, I should say, of polyhedral dice, even though I'm only using like
Oh, I
3
forgot
dice
to
out of the
open
whole
that
set.
up.
All right.
I forgot to get my character sheets up.
I thought you were just saying your carrot. I was like, what carrot?
A carrot!
Why do you need a carrot?
The best weapon against the potato.
Now I'm waiting for your character to make a carrot dagger so you just start stabbing potatoes with it.
I have to get permission from the Easter Bunny.
Just a fucking rotten egg comes in from off screen, smashes you in the face. My request has been denied. Anyway, so does anyone want to summarize what happened last time?
I already did that for my stream, so
Oh.
I'll leave
Oh,
that to
good.
somebody
Last
else.
time on this grand adventure,
Okay.
we were on a ship.
Previously on Pathfinder.
I
I was
was
unaware
peeling
you did that for your
potatoes.
stream. That's very nice of you.
Yeah, I went through a very brief summary.
I see.
Corvus, you're
think
still
of it.
super quiet.
And potato off a ship. I strangled potatoes and struggled to hit anything.
Yeah, you just got bad rolls last time. Don't worry. You'll have your time.
Oh God, why did I set my dice down like that? I set it down white where one was facing up.
All right.
He's shooting
So.
arrows like Nerf darts, just bouncing off the shells.
It's practice.
Meanwhile, Brelsred and Iliada are the ones doing all the killing,
Meanwhile,
with Thornton just semi-doing
meanwhile, Iliada killing 2 things in one strike.
I think I got nat 20s on a handful of them.
I
Yeah, Iliada killed 2,
think the
Brelsred
rolls are
killed
still
2, and Thornton killed
Yeah.
1.
the rolls are still there.
Yeah.
Alright, so I do think we should probably tell your stream that we do not own any of these pictures.
Yes, right.
Oh,
We haven't paid anyone to make art for us or anything like that. So if
No.
you see a quote unquote stolen asset, I'm sorry, but I'm doing this for free, so I gotta work with what I got.
Yes. None of us are graphical artists here.
No.
As much as we wish we could be.
I
But
think there are you can get a few programs that make building the maps easier, but
I know there's one on Steam, but it's a bit pricey. but like you can
Hmm.
play a full out like D&D or Pathfinder campaign on it, and it actually looks pretty nice.
No, there's tabletop simulator.
No, there's
But
another
Yeah,
one.
but tabletop
Oh, is
simulator
there?
still
Yeah.
requires you to have your own pictures and stuff.
Yeah, you still need to download your own pictures to tabletop, and unlike the website we're using, it does not allow me to play around with the size of the maps.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
would
there's
Download.
another one on Steam. I forget what it was called though. But it allows you to pretty much do everything Roll20 does, I believe. But
Remember
it's
that.
just got a bigger price tag than tabletop.
Gotcha. Well, you all have finally managed to make it to the edge of the city, the town, the settlement. It's the closest thing to a city on this continent, so sure, city works, I guess.
forward operating base.
Yes. This is Nicor, the first settlement on the New World.
Michael.
Yes, Nicor, thank you. And in front of you is a dirt path leading over a stone archway. In the middle of the archway, a large wooden palisade and gate has been built. However, it just extends over the archway. Down below on the sand, there is no wall. This is because the cliff face itself is a wall. The town is surrounded by a half circle of incredibly steep cliffs, at the base of which is mostly just sand. Therefore, any of the large and dangerous predators really can't make it down those cliffs to hurt anybody. So the only part they need to really properly protect is this archway, the single land bridge leading into the town. Luckily, you're not wet and dripping because you were intelligent enough to start a fire and dry yourselves off before coming to town. But yes, you still are not particularly in a good spot. Everything you own is either waterlogged or soaked in salt. And most of you still have a lot of aches and pains from falling out of an airship.
Only my fingers hurt from the devastation wrought to me by potatoes.
Yes, that too.
That's why I couldn't shoot anything, because my fingers and hands were hurting.
At
Damnable
least you're not
potatoes.
poisoned like
I
me.
couldn't get a steady shot.
You have to be in your best behavior because you got all the eyes on you.
I got
Oh,
poisoned.
I
So,
see what you did there.
in front of the wooden palisade and gate is a single guard standing watch, making sure nothing approaches. How would you like to handle this situation?
I wouldn't have any identification on me.
I'm just gonna stay behind a
Oh.
rock.
I guess
I
I
don't
could
trust these
approach
places.
and
I don't
inquire
trust.
about our ship that was on if it had made landfall, for lack of a better term.
So you're just going to walk up and start asking him questions?
Cautiously and friendly like, but yes.
Okay. And if I heard that correctly, Vaughn is hiding because he doesn't trust this person.
I don't trust fleshy things.
You've been traveling with fleshy things.
These fleshy things are different. Those ones aren't.
We're his servants.
Those fleshy things haven't helped me. These ones have. These give me food.
You're going to have a very unfortunate time when that gate opens.
Oh, I probably will. I
All
don't
right.
Mm,
Don't trust the fleshy things.
I'll just stand back and watch what the dwarf is doing at the gate.
All right. So, dwarf, you walk up to the human. Here he is. There's your
Ooh.
guard.
There he is.
Come on, dwarf, you can take him.
I raise my hand in a friendly manner and say hello.
Good afternoon, dwarf. How goes your day?
Oh, we've had better days.
Oh shoot! I
You
just
said it's night
realized.
core, and I think last time you said where our destination was to begin with, anyways, when we was on the ship.
Yes.
All right, I hope I wrote this down correctly. I asked him if the saltator has made um, its way here safely.
Ah, yes, yes. It came in earlier this morning. You've got friends coming in on that one.
Well, actually, me and some of my friends,
I just
Val
kind of
here,
wave.
Val here, and Riley were actually on the ship, but it was attacked by some creature, and we were actually knocked overboard and landed on the beach down the way.
All right. So, you're telling a pretty ridiculous story. You're gonna need to roll me diplomacy to make sure he believes you.
I mean, I could show my bumps and bruises from falling off the darn ship.
Oh, yes, it's not going to be a difficult check, but I still want to get you guys used to these sort of things.
And there goes my pen. 12 on the dice plus 5 for a total of 17.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Oh, my goodness. And you survived that? Oh,
Luckily,
you
it was
lot
a
are lucky.
water landing for us, so.
The water can be pretty lethal. We've had
True.
some people get attacked by the terror birds and carried off above the sea, and then they drop them down, and it is not pretty.
That may have been what attacked the ship. Unfortunately, I don't recall having a good look at it. I'm just a little dazed after our fall, if you will.
The bird could unhinge its jaw.
Ah, yes, they did mention something about the ship getting attacked by a Yurthak.
Yes, the Atharak. My horns.
Yurthak, my boy. Gigantic, horrible lizard bird things that can shoot sonic they scream and things explode.
Yes, I want to eat one someday.
We all do. Bloody delicious. Tastes like wild boar.
The most weird conversation ever.
A bird that tastes like wild boar.
I don't know how it does it either, but yeah, there you go.
I suppose that's like people who say froglets taste like chicken.
Wouldn't know. Never had any.
Me either.
Are we allowed to come into this town?
Oh yes, of course. I'm mostly just here to make sure that no monsters get in.
Oh,
I kind of look over my shoulder at the little lizard guy that's been following us. What? I'm sorry. What was? What was?
Brell's red.
No, what was he?
He's a
Kobold?
kobold.
double.
Kobold. Okay. What I thought.
They may be small, but they're descendants of dragons.
You lot are incredibly lucky that you didn't get killed by the fall or eaten by something on your way here.
We were attacked by some type of large shrimp-ish like creatures.
Ah, the reef claws. Yes.
Yes.
That's what they're called.
Unfortunately, they didn't last too long. Tasty as they were.
Good lad.
So I guess I'll wait for him to open the gate or let him call for someone to open the gate or something, and guess we'll make our way in.
Their cells are very bouncy.
Yeah, he calls and somebody behind the gate opens it up for you. Here's the issue. How are you going to get the kobold through the gate?
It's a little kobold that walks on all fours,
That is a good question.
and it's butt
I
naked.
figured
Who goes there?
It's Reaper.
I am here now.
Holy crap, Reaper actually made it.
Question.
Yes.
I have a disguise self thing. Is that only on myself?
Yeah, that's only for yourself.
Okay.
That's why it says self.
Just wanted to make sure.
I guess if he's not fallen, I guess I'd make a motion for him to follow and see if he follows.
Are pet lizards allowed?
Uh,
Oh no.
pet lizard?
Oh yes, this little.
That's a general question.
Yeah, we've seemed to
I
have
knew
made
someone who had a lizard.
a kobold that has taken a kin to us and has kind of been following us since we woke up on the beach.
A kobold? Oh. Hmm. That actually might be an issue. We've had troubles with lizard folk recently. Several of our adventurers have been attacked by them.
Didn't realize that'd be such a problem.
Well, he's actually he helped us kill those what you call them, reef claws.
Well, where
If-
is the little thing?
Oh, he was right here. I turned around and started looking for him.
Still just hiding behind a rock.
Probably hiding behind a rock. He's very curious and doesn't know a lot about people, I think.
I'd say more
I-
shy than curious right now.
See. All right. You're going to need to keep a very close eye on that thing, but All right, I'm going to need you to make another diplomacy check to try and get this guy to agree to letting you in with the kobold. And here's a fun little mechanic. You can actually help each other by both rolling diplomacy. So, somebody can say, I am assisting so-and-so, and they also rolled the check. If they pass, they give whoever's rolling a +2 to their roll. And the criteria for assisting is far, far lower than most of the actual checks.
And we want to assist and help roll.
I'll help assist you. 6 plus 4 would be a 10.
Okay.
5 plus 5 is a 10.
Okay, well, the DC to help was 10, so Thoradin gets a 12.
Yay.
Yay, me.
Never come in.
All right, I'll let you in with the thing, but you're going to need to keep it on a leash.
Oh no.
I don't think I have.
Not
any
it
real-
for putting it on the leash. And then I just
kinky.
walk into town.
Wait,
Well,
what?
it's either that or we go to the guard station and keep it there. There's a lot of people who've been attacked by lizard folk in the last couple of weeks. I don't think they're going to take too kindly to one of them just walking around the streets. Even if it isn't a proper lizard folk, but...
Okay, well, I don't have a rope or anything I guess we use as a leash. However, my backpack says it's a carrier. If I remember right, I can put a small creature in there. However, they can't see once they're inside of it. According to what I read.
Yeah, that would actually work.
I am
Really?
small.
Kobolds are technically small creatures, so
Ooh.
yes, you could shove the kobold in your backpack.
Hmm.
um,
I mean, I guess I did put all the extra
do
reef
we
claw
have
meat in
any,
there.
like, spare rations or something?
Yeah, he just said he's got extra reef claw meat in there.
Or at least I would imagine I would. I don't actually have it written down or anything because
Does
I didn't know how
anybody
much I
else
actually got.
have trouble hearing Corvus?
Con.
What was that?
Reduced atoms.
Yes, Corvus is extremely quiet for some reason.
Yeah.
He always is.
So, can I see some of that reef claw meat? So I
Yeah, I hand them
do I,
about
can
half
we
what I have,
kind
I
of
guess.
make out where Vaughn's hiding? Can we make out where the kobold is hiding?
Yes, he's hiding from the dwarf and the guard, but you other two can see where he is.
Okay. So I'm gonna take some of that extra meat and I'm gonna hold my sap behind my back.
Session 2 and we're already doing PvP. Let's do this.
And I'm gonna ready an action with it, and I'm gonna offer the kobold some meat.
It's already come down to this.
Is this something that we can roll to assist?
I like how everybody's getting ready to just tackle a little kobold.
I'm just standing there going like, what is going on here?
I'm getting ready to
Can't-
assist the kobold.
You can't roll to assist with an attack.
Uh-huh.
I mean, technically Riley can. Riley is a bard, and therefore
Yeah,
she
but
can inspire.
Riley
Yeah, Riley is.
is the one that's doing this.
Yes, that's the problem.
Yeah,
Riley's the only one that can actually assist other people's attack, and she's the one doing this. What you can do is prepare to do something to
Hey, Mimi.
assist, like also smack the kobold or tackle the kobold. Or, like, you can be the one holding the bag open to, like, shove it over the kobold after Riley hits it over the head with the sap.
And keep in mind, the sap is non-lethal. So.
Yeah, I'm aware it is.
I'm
The
just saying
other
that for
thing you
everyone
could
else's.
do would be try and entice the kobold into the backpack.
Yeah. Well, the sap is mostly just as a just in case.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna try and play nice with Trail.
Bless you.
All right.
Let's see if we can coax him into the backpack.
Okay. So Browsred's gonna slowly come out of his hiding spot, very cautiously, keeping an eye on everything.
I hand him some of the spare meat.
Alright.
while they're doing that all over there, I'm going to kind of stay by the guard, set my pack down, open it, leave some of the food in it, but lay some out, and motion at the cobalt and point at my sack. I know it's not going to be a whole lot of help, but that's what I'm doing.
Browsred's
I'm
gonna
watching the hilarity ensue.
Browsred's gonna start eating the meat that he was offered by Riley. Or by Iliada.
Oh, wait, I know.
Right. It's her picture says Riley under it, and it
Well, yeah,
throws me
'cause
off every
Yeah, I
time.
know.
That's the out of character name.
I'm aware. It just throws me off every time.
Yeah.
Because you can switch to your in-character name in the chat
Yeah, you
section.
can do it in the chat. You can't do it on Down near the bottom.
Oops.
What the?
What I wanted to.
Yeah. Anyway,
So,
Okay, so Brelsred's eating the meat that was offered to him by Iliada.
okay. And we're just going to see if we can kind of tempt him to get into the bag. So, like, well, none of us speak Draconic, so.
okay, so in that case, I'm just going to take the reins here because it doesn't sound like
Yeah.
this is going anywhere.
I don't know what to do.
Well,
Iliada, roll me handle animal.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
Brelzred.
doesn't Tree know how to speak a little Draconic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Brelzred, you need to roll me sense motive.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm draconic, but with a very thick accent for you.
Okay.
Very
I
reasonable.
did 14 total.
What's my sense motive?
Oh, is this a roll we can assist on?
Yes,
Ooh.
but you
Okay.
have to roll handle animal.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
Okay.
I got
Brelzred
a
is
Ni-
successfully coaxed into
Awesome.
the backpack like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. Just, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Nom 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 nom.
He goes headfirst into the backpack. It is quickly zipped up until the only thing coming out of the top is a tiny tail.
Good.
Good job.
And now you just hear a little growl coming from the bag.
Well, that seemed like a lot of work for a pet, but okay, sure.
We just got him. He's still being potty trained.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. You might want to clean out that backpack later. Open the gate!
I pick up my bag. Guys, head into the city.
If you folks need any help, feel free to ask. We've got plenty of guards.
All right,
What's
we'll
your
get-
name?
Croakeye. Pleasure to
Hello,
meet you.
Croquet. I'm Vale.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Vale.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice day. And you walk into the city. Town.
Woohoo,
I
we
keep
made it.
calling it a city. It's not a city.
It's a large-ish town.
The hovel.
Yes, the hamlet. So, Nikor.
The ram circle.
Yes. So you walk into the town over the stone archway. The actual town of Nikor itself is built on a rock outcrop, almost on like multiple layers of cliff face, so that the houses look like they're standing on top of each other. It's incredibly hilly and vertical, and has many narrow streets, staircases, and ramps that meander into a sort of maze of small buildings.
Gotta make a climb check for each staircase.
No, I'm not going to make you make a climb check for the staircase. But from what you can see from where you are, it looks like most of the housing is like on the bottom layers, and the higher up you go, the fancier the buildings get. But it's not to the point of like the spires of nobility. It's still a colony. It's just you see things like nice inns and temples and churches the higher up you go. So, you're in the city. What do you want to do now?
Um,
I am gonna go find the nearest tavern of good repute and get a room.
I'm gonna try to see if I can find the
Find what?
crew. Find the crew of the ship we were on.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say I want to find another guard because I just thought to go and see if I can ask if they happen to know where any of the crew or the captain of the ship was at, so I can let them know that we're okay.
You could just turn around and go talk to Crokai again. You haven't walked more than like 20 feet away. But
That'll work too. I figure the gate closed behind us. So.
I'm
yeah,
just
well, there's other guards stationed at that gate. You could probably grab one of them and ask real quick.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna generally walk in one direction until I reach a wall, then try to find other people.
So
Oh
he's just
boy.
gonna get lost.
Literally reach a wall, turn around, see, and just walk the other direction.
Yeah, let's get lost.
Okay then. Whose plan was that?
That sounded like
Tree bars.
Yeah, Vale. Our
Okay.
fetchling.
Yes.
Yeah, I need character names because I haven't differentiated your voices yet.
Vale the Fetchling is wandering
Yes.
around until he gets lost.
Good. Okay, so the entire group turns around and goes back to ask one of the guards some basic directions, which he quickly gives you. Basically, the whole town is built into four rough districts. I use that word loosely. They're just places near important buildings because the town isn't big enough yet to support proper districts. On the other side of the rock facing the water are the dockyards, obviously. You have a lot of production there, blacksmiths, lumber mills, all sorts of stuff. You got Sandside, which is a housing area that looks over the beach in front of you. A little higher up the spire, you've got Temple Row, which has a bunch of shopping and inns, and has some has, as the name says, most of the churches, temples, and shrines to the various gods on this layer. And then higher up is the View, which the guard says almost with a kind of sardonic smile. Uh, this appears to be some sort of in joke. This district has the important government facilities, let's call them.
Brothel? I know old towns and cowboys were built up around brothels.
Yeah, fair enough. No, that probably going to be it's probably going to be in the probably going to be over by Sandside or Temple Row. No, this is the Adventurers Guild, the mayor's house, and the town garrison area. This is where the town's guards have their prison and their staging area, and where the town's quote unquote mayor lives and does paperwork, and all of his aides and people have their business there. It's also the place with the Adventurers Guild because, of course, the person who created the Adventurers Guild insisted on having the spot with the best view, the most commanding presence. And quote unquote weeded out the weak by making sure all of the new recruits could actually climb the hill to the Adventurers Guild. So yeah, he sounds like a dick.
Just a bit.
But you do learn that there is a fantastic inn called the Fat Canary in Temple Row, uh, owned by a guy named Jasper Haroldson. He's quite good. Good quality beds, good quality rooms, good quality food. You should be happy there. Comes with the guard's recommendation. As for finding the captain and the ship, they should be parked out by the dockyard. Basically, the dockyard side is composed of two places. One is an actual
Maybe so good.
harbor for ships that go on the water, so that people can do fishing and that sort of thing. And the other is a gigantic platform with tons of facilities on it, dedicated to working on the airship that comes 3 times every year. So if you want to find the crew, go check the platform. They should be there.
All right.
So do I roll up a centile dice to see where I end up?
No, I know exactly where you end up. You just start wandering and we'll get to you last.
Yay!
So, Iliada, do you book a room just for yourself or for everybody?
I'm gonna book a room just for myself because I'm pretty sure I don't have cash for everybody. Or, well, I take that back. Yeah, I'll book a room for everybody for at least one night, and then everyone else is on their own.
Fair enough.
And then she gets to hold it above everyone's heads. You owe me.
Alright, so you've got 4 humans and a pet.
Cobalt.
No, 3, yeah. 3 humans. Well,
2 humans, a dwarf, and a pet.
yes, 3 people and a pet. So that's going to be 7 silver.
Oh, that's not bad. Sure, that'll work. And I think all I've got are gold coins, so I'll just toss them one gold coin. And
Very well.
get my change and
Yes, the... Excuse me.
I forgot.
Tavern keeper you're talking to is a jolly-looking man with a salt and pepper beard, a big goofy grin that's constantly cracking jokes, and has one of his front teeth missing.
oh boy.
But he's very nice and he's very happy, so, I mean, he's pleasant to be around at least. He shows you to your collective room. Apparently he's quite used to hosting adventurers and such and so forth.
Okay.
And you go to your room and I imagine immediately face plant onto a bed and fall asleep.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, that thing.
Yes. Was Thoradin the one who had the giant backpack?
I thought Riley had the.
Oh no,
Or
I didn't,
Iliad.
I didn't have the big backpack.
Yeah, I had the big backpack. I thought you used your own backpack.
I was
Oh,
just
my
wondering who has Brelsred in their backpack right now.
Probably Thoradin because he's got the big back. He's got the biggest.
It was his backpack, so
Okay.
Oh,
so-
you used. Okay, I did.
yeah.
Yeah, so I don't even have a backpack because
Yeah, you
mine-
offered to use your backpack, so
I just realized the shortest character is being held by the second shortest character.
Yeah, but
He's
you're
gonna
also a stocky you're a stocky dude. You're pretty built.
We're both like the smallest guys, and it's like he's got a bag the size of him.
There is a difference between 4'5" and 3 foot nothing.
3'6". I'm not 3
4
foot
foot
nothing.
nothing. Anyways,
Oh my god, you really are carrying each other and you're about the same size. Okay.
Wonderful.
Because you're short for a dwarf and he's tall for a kobold.
Hey, I had that lean diet and exercise.
Oh my goodness. All right, so you're carrying a comically oversized backpack, and you don't actually have any trouble whatsoever finding the crew. They're exactly where you were told they would be, at the backside of the dockyards on a gigantic platform with the airship resting in the middle and people running around like ants, taking stuff off, putting stuff on, directing other people. Are you just going to walk up to one of the random like workers and tell them, "Hey, we survived"? Or are you going to try and look for the captain to tell her?
I was hoping to find the captain, but maybe I
All
can
right.
ask, or maybe I can ask people around there if they've seen her. That way, I'm not
Yeah.
just wandering around.
One of the people walking somewhere with purpose and place to be in a clipboard just quickly points you in a direction, and inside of inside of a low building, you do actually see the captain doing some paperwork.
I like the idea of this really short dwarf carrying this overly sized backpack that's wiggling around. Oh, he's looking around for Captain.
So I'll go up to the building, knock on the door.
Come in.
Captain, I just wanted to let you know that for those of few of us that fell off the ship, we're alive and mostly well. A little beaten up from the fall.
How many survived?
So we what? 3 of us?
Unfortunate, but at least there were some survivors. I appreciate you informing me. Thank you.
Was there anything that I can help with or he needed done before I go and rest up and tend to these bruises I've received?
Yes, actually. If you have a list of the names of the survivors, I have their belongings in a warehouse over there. You can collect your things, and will aid with me distributing the wealth of the lost.
I don't have a list, but I can definitely write them for you.
Hmm,
And I guess I grab a equivalent of a pen and paper and write down our names.
I see. I'll have those names set aside. You can come and collect your things later.
All right. Thank you, Captain.
You are very welcome. Have a good night.
You too as well. I guess I'll make my way to the inn.
Surprisingly professional for having a wiggling backpack.
No one asked, so I ain't gonna say no. I guess well, I don't know. I guess would I notice it? I guess I would, depending on how high up in the pack he is comparatively.
Considering how you have like a kobold's foot digging into your back every now and then.
Oh, that's the spot right there. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Ouch! Claws! 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 Just hear the
Well, I
occasional
do have
growl.
like hide armor, so I don't know. It might dull the sensation.
All right. Give me a second.
Plus, I think I was probably just more concerned about letting one in authority that was on the ship know that we survived. So she wasn't so much glad or not even sad, but I guess it's what a captain does.
I think she just expected.
I think she expected a bunch of people dead, and she's happy that she doesn't have to do as much paperwork now.
Yeah.
I guess I'd make my way to Water Inn Tavern.
All right, you head back to the inn, the Fat Canary. It's pretty easy to find. It's right at the crossroads between Temple Row and the View. It's nice central location, pretty easy to get to. As for Vale, You start wandering. I'm going to need you to make me a knowledge local check
Knowledge local.
or a survival to not instantly lose your way amongst the buildings.
Okay, I'll do knowledge local because that's better. I got a 19.
Ooh, very
14.
nice. Yeah, you're used to being a street rat, so this actually isn't too big of an issue for you. You meander and lose your way amongst the back alleys, the small streets, and the you enjoy the odd verticality of this town. You haven't seen too many built like this. It's like a town built on a very steep hill. The whole thing just feels odd. It's very fun. And you wander down Sandside and view the odd architecture. A collection of different places have made this town look interesting. Several different countries joined together to fund the trip out here, so you got at least four different cultures all building houses right next to each other. Leads to some very interesting architecture. And you make your way up from Sandside, start going up the stairs instead of down, and you make it to Temple Row. Now, there aren't any huge grand cathedrals like there used to be in the cities you're from, but there are several good-sized temples and chapels and churches of various sorts. You even see a decent amount of small roadside shrines, little places, just little stone statues of a certain god that devotees can offer prayers to or leave offerings. Sometimes they're even small enough to just be, basically stone cairns. It's definitely very pretty though. There's a whole collection of stores and inns on around this level as well. And it's about then when you see an interesting, let's call it a gaggle. In between a bunch of the churches, you see an interesting group of people all gathered around talking. It's definitely hard to put a pin on it because it's not exactly a friendly conversation, but they aren't screaming at each other either. So you're not really sure what's going on.
Ooh. Guess I get a bit closer to try to hear what they're saying.
All right. You walk in, and give me a knowledge religion check.
Knowledge religion. Okay. I got a 9.
Okay, well, that's enough for you to know that at least two of the people surrounding in like the gaggle, at least two of them are priests.
Um,
However, the possibly strangest thing you notice is that the person in the center of the gaggle has wings. if you're going to want to listen in on their conversation, you're going to need to roll a perception check. If you want to do it without being noticed, you might want to roll a stealth check too.
Okay. Do both. Perception. God is a 5, and stealth is 21.
Okay, well, they don't see you, but there's enough people on this street, enough noise, that you really can't make out what they're saying. You're probably going to have to just go up and talk to them, or at least get so close that someone will notice you.
Okay, I guess I start going closer.
All right.
Where's my guy?
I totally agree. If you don't do your job right, you need to be told that you're doing it wrong. How else are they going to get better?
Okay, yeah, you can definitely hear what's going on from here.
Excuse me.
Uh,
Should be surprised, but on the second floor too. I'm not rude to them. I just walk in and go, "Hey, I asked for X, but I got Y." Yeah,
Hello.
exactly.
oh, hello there. Do you need help with something?
About the attitude.
I just heard a lot of anger. What's going on?
I apologize. It's a minor theological discussion. We tend to get rather heated. Nothing
Ooh.
terrible going on, I assure you.
I've dealt with theologians before. They kidnapped me.
I need a diplomacy check.
It's a 14.
Half of the people that were in the middle of this discussion just stop dead and look at you. I'm sorry, did you just say you were kidnapped?
Yeah. I don't know why, though.
Well, the lady with the white and red robes uses this temporary moment of everybody being confused to basically regain her center of the conversation. Listen, this is not some missionary work. I have been asked by the mayor and the marshal to decipher her language and teach her about our cultures.
Ooh.
This is not me trying to get a jump on the competition. I'm sorry you all feel that way. You can have your chance once she can understand what the hell we're saying.
Ooh, can I help?
I don't know. Can you speak Draconic?
Yes, I can.
Fantastic. So can she. She points at the woman with wings. Except not Draconic. It's something like Draconic.
Dathadaka Dekadaga. Kakadaya.
I've been a linguist for 20 years, and I cannot figure this out. I am at the end of my rope. You see the orc in heavy armor in the back just go, ah.
How does the message spell work?
It's kind of like whispering a conversation to someone at a distance.
But we need to speak the same language.
That would help, yes.
Sappho pulls out some manner of token with inscribed with runes and made with bones and twine.
Ooh. Read magic. Can I use
It's
that
not
on that?
magical.
Maybe Vale should have took the cobalt with him.
Sappho, you have been passed around from fancy-looking person to fancy-looking person none of whom can speak your language, and it's starting to get pretty annoying. Recently, you were just handed off to this woman who apparently is trying to speak your language, but is just talking nonsense at you.
I
And that
Well-
was going nowhere until she got accosted by these other 5 people who all started talking at each other, and she started getting angry, and they started getting angry, and you were just about ready to start throwing hands.
Yes, because it was clearly a challenge of battle.
The orc in the back looks like he would have been happy with that decision.
I kind of just look at the winged person and just shake their hand.
You hold out your hand to be shaked, or do you like grab their hand and forcibly shake it?
I kind of hold out my hand in a handshaking motion and say friend in Draconic.
They look at you confused as they offer the totem, and just as you say friend, as they're about to get into a battle pose, they come back and go, friend?
Friend.
Not challenge.
No, friend.
Challenge totem. Points at the bone ruined little totem in your hand.
You want to have a drinking challenge?
Holds up fist. Battle challenge. Death battle challenge.
I don't think they understood what was happening.
Death battle challenge? Points at all of the priests and everyone involved.
There's not enough of us to perform a death battle challenge. Maybe later.
You
Only
do not know
needs-
Sappho.
Only needs 2.
I don't think we would be looked upon kindly if we did that.
Oh.
The orc in the back goes, "Is she challenging to a fight?"
She wants to get something to drink.
That does not look like a drink.
I know. It's apparently a death battle challenge.
Takes back the totem.
I like this one.
Points at this person. Very annoying. Lots like them. Maybe go. No one with wings around here.
Okay. We'll look for my other friends.
Other friends? Can they speak?
Not really. We can just talk about them, and insult them in this language.
The woman looks at you. I speak Draconic.
Well, how are you not understanding how they're talking?
She has a very odd accent.
Odd for you, maybe.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just studied at the university for yeah.
I fluffed my wings at her.
Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about.
I just
Fine,
got
go.
kidnapped by cloaks for years.
This was a favor. Go. I don't care.
Anyways,
Why you here?
me?
Yes.
I was just walking around.
Explore. Adventure?
Yeah, that's what
Death,
I am.
glory.
Yes, death and glory.
Death and glory. They eat.
I heard the word death. Can I help with anything?
They're going to try to grapple you.
Oh no.
Yay! Hug!
Who is you?
Yes, hug. Hug this one.
Okay.
I go in for a hug as well.
So then I guess I get the grapple. I immediately take off with the new battle companion into the air.
You take off into the air. The gaggle of priests down below are mildly disappointed.
Hey, Nick. Liquor.
Where to
Or hey,
where to
Lidek.
new battle bonded?
Hmm.
Where to new foes to kill?
Hmm. You probably need to find quests.
Yes.
My friends probably know where quests are, but I don't know where they are.
Sappho, you know where they are.
Yes. I show you where quests are. I think.
Yay, quests!
I don't know writing here. They have strange runes.
I see strange runes in my nightmares.
I assume I fly them to where all of the heavily armored people come out of.
Yes. Well, the problem is there's two locations with there's three locations with that. There's the one that people come out of that is run by the orc person on this street, and there's the two up by the top of the rise. The one where people come out and they all look uniformed, and the one where people go in and come out and they all look like a bunch of random ass people that just decided to buy weapons one day.
Well, clearly the ones of true repute and unique battle styles are the ones with random ass gear. So
Exactly. Uniforms are so bad.
So did we just fly up in the air 50 feet and then fly 20 feet to the left and down again?
More like 20 blocks, but yeah.
Okay.
Just up and then whoop.
Yeah, you went like a good like 5 blocks rather than 20 feet, but still, you're not entirely wrong.
And in Broken Draconic, effectively, well, Draconic with an accent, they will explain that they will lament that there is no one else with wings here, and they're very annoyed about that. Also, no one wants to fight, or it's frowned upon for fighting. They don't like this.
I think it's frowned upon for death fighting.
Tell that to the orc.
Fighting to get stronger with each other is probably not frowned upon, but fighting to kill one another who are helping each other is frowned
They
upon.
don't like breaking bones.
Well, how are you supposed to get better if you don't break bones?
Exactly. Sappho is now very much liking this new person who they don't even know what they look like.
Oh no.
For all they know, this is their face.
All you see on me are eyes.
Sappho likes bird person.
Oh yeah, it's gotta have bird mask.
Sappho likes Vale. The only reason why they liked you is because you had some rather common traits, I guess. I don't know. You also said the right things.
This one speaks my language in more ways than one.
Oh, if you just tried to grab Sappho's hand or attempted to just take the totem, they would immediately try to kill you.
Yeah.
And now you have met Sappho, the hungry monk Strix.
Yay.
Hungry ghost monk, yes. Anyways, we fly to place.
You fly to the guild house. Inside, there is a collection of adventurers with various qualities of armor and weaponry, going in and out, accepting quests. The one currently in charge of all of it appears to be a pair of people, a man and a woman, both with very good quality armor. The woman has an eye patch and is currently the one actually handing out quests. The man is talking to people and looks like he's got a migraine the size of Manhattan.
Okay.
Well, you're in there. What do you do now?
It looks like one person is handing out paper. while another person is about to kill someone.
I know what I saw. Not that I saw it. Who gives a crap if we have a
There you go. There are the
pool
pictures.
now or a warehouse,
Mm.
whatever the fuck. We're still trapped in this piece of crap pool. We need to find a
Hmm.
way out. Way out. Hannah, there's no point.
Tough choices.
That's exactly right. Don't take your anger out on others.
Seth was just like, killing? Really?
Killing. Killing or glory. Killing or glory.
For now, let's just continue our
We ask them to give us stuff for killing and glory.
discover something. So,
Hmm.
are we done for today? Well, yeah, I guess so.
Probably what they do. We take a paper, we kill something, and we come back and get glory.
So kill now points at the fight that may be happening in a moment.
No. Kill later.
Kill later.
I'm gonna talk to you next.
Nods. No totem for death battle.
No. Okay, I guess we.
I don't want to hear Monokuma's voice.
I walk up with Sappho.
To who?
I thought this one was about to fight.
He's called Monokuma the hater.
I think I'll go to the iPads person.
He is the hater. He's not a
Okay.
character.
Yeah, sure. They look more intimidating with the darker colors.
Personally, I like Care Bears.
So you walk up to the eye patch lady, who looks up at you from a sheet of looking through a sheet of papers, and says, "Yes, who are you? What do you want?"
Hi, I came on a ship that got attacked by a bird, and this is my new bird friend.
So, Mr. Monokuma, Mr.
Trickadaya.
Looking for quests.
Dagadir.
I don't really like myself. I don't have any
Kidding?
skill or hobby I could say I'm super
Very fascinating. And how can I help you?
okay, not great, not awful. I could
We're looking for quests.
into a decent
Ah, you're a newbie.
make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend.
There's also like
Exactly why I don't
3
like
other of me, but I don't know where they
my
are.
life is just one
I
big
see.
giant
Fantastic. Do you have any prior experience with the Adventurers Guild?
cardboard cutout.
I've adventured before,
Freaking
not in a guild sense.
Understood. She reaches into her back pocket, pulls out 3 strips of paper, hands them to you, and says, "Here, complete these, don't die, and come back, and we'll consider you a part of the guild."
Okay.
She walks away without saying another word.
Okay.
Right now, I'm just imagining Vale with like the SpongeBob attitude going on.
I tell Sappho, we have quests. Now we need to find more companions.
Good. I
And
thought
then
you had companions.
Yes, that's the companions I'm talking about.
So we have to find the other battle bonded.
Yes.
Okay. Sappho leaves the door and starts flying off the city, looking for some people that may or may not be friends.
Okay, well, give me a second. I need to go to the store.
Sappho also does not have any appearance descriptions, so they're just randomly flying around.
Vale, you slowly make your way back down towards the Fat Canary.
Hey.
Morning, Makoto. Good morning. Is everyone here already? Nope.
You enter, ask the barkeep about your companions, and do indeed find the room where Iliada is thoroughly fast asleep, and Thoradin is cleaning himself off from all the nasty seawater and repolishing his armor.
Okay.
And there's a growling bag.
I just open the window and yell, Sappho, I found my friends!
Brelsred, you are currently chewing on something that you are not showing everybody else. Sitting on the bed. It is one of the comfiest things you've ever experienced.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Sappho
Oh.
dive bombs the window. So, Wonderful time to come back. Thoradin and Brelsred, you are just minding your own business when your buddy Vale comes back and goes, "Oh, good, you're here." Opens the window and yells, "Sappho, they're here!" And in an
What?
explosion of feathers, a blue-skinned winged lady is just standing in your room, looking all the world like she's about to murder somebody.
Oh no, Sappho. These are my friends.
Browser's gonna hide behind the bed now.
She's
Nico.
very intense. Not angry, just intense.
A maddened smile graces their lips.
Oh no.
Hi,
Yep.
Thoradin.
Detect evil.
I found a friend in quests.
They are neutral. Good. We go and hunt and kill. Everyone else here is Dakadir, Dir Dak. Kili.
Wait a minute. Would Browsred know this? He only speaks Draconic.
Browsred, you also do not speak this dialect.
Okay, so I don't understand him.
So you've got 3 separate people that speak Draconic, all with a different dialect. None of you fully understand each other.
You make out Kili, Death, and Kill. So you figure out that they're going to kill something. You don't know if it's you.
That's why I'm hiding behind the bed. Or well, I guess now I'm under the bed. Bit more scared. Scary when fleshy thing. Very scary.
Why is that one speak dumb?
He's a lizard. He doesn't speak the best.
He's a lizard. Meanwhile, this lizard thinks that Vale's the dumb one.
I see. Also dumb. Dumb and small. Emergency ration? Food?
Maybe later.
Points at it.
Browser
First-
growls.
I think my friends need to recuperate so they can battle better.
Yes, we was having a nice nap till you came barging in.
An injured battle buddy is never a good resource.
Sappho then begins to preen their wings.
I'm just gonna say I'm still passed the fuck out.
Iliad is a very heavy sleeper. Apparently.
I would think I wasn't quite asleep, so I was able to be woken up.
Excuse me.
Can I do a sense motive to see if our new visitor has any ill will towards us or something?
Sure.
$11, 6, so total 17.
She definitely wants to kill something, but it's not directed at you. She just seems like a battle junkie to you.
So basically an orc without being an orc. Gotcha.
Yes.
How about we get some rest, maybe some food later if anybody's hungry then, before we go out and do any questing. I know some of us could use a nice rest to heal up all these bruises from falling off a ship.
My friends need to rest. So we will heal now and gain glory a bit.
Fine.
Well, then, I guess.
All right. Well, I guess then you rest. Do you want to rest until evening, or do you want to rest until tomorrow?
I figured it wasn't that late in the day, 'cause it was just what, around noon when we camped the first time. And how long would you say it's been after that?
I'd say it's about 4 p.m.
Probably very dangerous to go out at night.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Maybe.
thinking.
Predators like to hunt in the dark.
Okay, we got a bow of some kind. Got another.
I'm good either way. What do you? What the rest of you want to do? You want to rest for just a little bit and go back out when it's darker, or do you want to wait
Got
until
another one of those items.
day breaks again tomorrow?
Okay, let's head out. Oh, that's not what I'm.
We hunt at dawn.
Should probably keep going. Yeah, keep going here.
All right.
Yes.
Cool. So you all go to sleep.
Yeah,
And the
poison gets to
kobold
go
slits
away.
its throat.
And then, in the early hours before dawn, you all wake up, get ready, and what are you doing?
I finally read the papers that I was given.
Oh, finally. My God. Okay, so
That was a tomorrow problem.
I could tell.
We don't need to know what our jobs are.
We just go out and do things.
The less
I mean, that
questions
is
you ask, the
technically an
better you're
option.
paid.
That is technically an option. If you just want to search the jungle for ancient ruins, I can't stop you.
You can certainly try. What are these papers you have, Vale?
Okay, so the first paper says there is a man named
I want to try to get some.
Timland Softbottom. He is a hobbit male, round about 60 years old. In hobbits, that would be middle age.
Okay, we got ramen.
And he has been missing for the last 2 days. You are to find him and figure out whether he is alive or dead, and if he is alive, bring him back. If he is dead, bring back proof. Preferably find out what killed him as well. The second piece of paper is a request from a hunter to help kill some cassos to put on the table.
We already used all the stuff. So,
You don't know what a casso is,
yeah, they said the bathhouse.
but he's requesting 2 cassos.
Where's the bathhouse again? Oh, yeah, the bathhouse is
And the third paper is a request by one of the local apothecaries
Where's Mondo again?
for 3 different types of herb.
Where the hell did he go? He got
A
his
special
horse
type of
somewhere, but
mushroom,
who knows what's going on with him. Dude, maybe
a
he's just
weird
back
glowing
somewhere.
fungus,
You a morning bath kind of guy? After spending all
and
night
a
right
specific
here
kind of
in the
fern,
bath,
a
when you
young sprout.
ship.
You're going to need to get the very young ones.
Go get your heart and body pumping.
Which one do you want to do first?
Okay, I'll think about it. But I mean, it's not like you've been writing your hobby here in school, right?
I definitely want to do the first one. So, but Tom, sounds like the first one's seems to be more of a priority.
First one sounds more
Well, that
sensitive.
and feeding people would be a priority too.
Um,
But since the man's been missing for 2 days, it seems like he may be in more dire straits.
He could also be already dead,
True.
in which case this is no longer a priority mission.
it's the heat source for the sauna. Yes.
But we don't know.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, we already looked through here.
Because all we know, a Casso could be some type of large lizard.
Probably should go around to all the people
Wow.
asking about everything.
Massage chairs. How can you say that?
All right. So you're going to try and gather information.
Nice.
Are you asking about like one thing in particular or about all the different quests you have?
I asked about the old man
City, if something does happen,
and
jump in without.
what a casso is.
What? Were you even
Okay.
awful? You're just awful. No, you're
So
awful.
gathering information is a diplomacy check.
Hey.
Is that two separate ones or?
I keep banging on his door. Nothing. Come on already. Open up.
No, I'll just let you do one to speed things up.
Relax. It's nothing
Okay.
fair. What's not for her to do? She's really awesome, you know. She really wanted to.
That's a 22.
I see.
Okay.
Well, she is the ultimate martial artist. She should be able to do it.
You are informed that cassos are a very
He's not here. I think you're right. Okay, I'm gonna go look around for him. Okay, good luck.
popular dish,
Let's
and
go.
let's call it
Where would we
a
find the
hunting target
mega fortune?
for the people here. They don't really have domesticated animals here,
The library.
so they've been supplementing their diet with, wildlife. Except all the wildlife in this area is big enough to kill you. Cassos are the closest thing to chickens that they have. And you are informed that they are very colorful, about the size of a man, and they have a kick with sharpened claws that can disembowel you in one swift motion.
So there are bright, colorful emus. Gotcha.
Yes.
Cassowary.
Hey!
Ew.
Yeah, I already know where he is. He's in the library.
As for the old man, you were informed that he was a woodworker on the dockyards that just didn't show up to work 2 days ago.
When I opened the door to the library,
They didn't think too much of it, but when he didn't show up the next day too, they sent people to go look for him. He wasn't in his house, so they didn't know where else to look, and they just put up the poster for, hey, this guy's missing.
I grab one of the posters.
Well, you know what he looks like now. The downside is you still don't really know where he is. You are told that they checked everywhere in town that they could think of, but they really couldn't go into the jungle because of how dangerous it was.
Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up one after another. So this is where you've been hiding. What the heck are you doing here, man? We were very concerned.
And they're rather worried that he did in fact go into the jungle.
So it's a jungle out there.
Yeah, well, the problem is
Oh wait, so are you gonna use that?
he had a hobby of carving things out of exotic
No, he's
woods,
stupid.
and,
Yeah.
well, there's not much more exotic wood than where we're
I
at.
decided to fight him because he wasn't the original.
And if he did go into the
His
jungle,
superpowers would be totally boring,
they're
right?
probably not going to find a
Well, he wants to
body.
take part in such a high stakes, high tension activity. So if you're going to do
Not
it, you have to make
intact.
sure it's entertaining. His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. Looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this deranged killing
Don't
game.
know what to do.
What the F do you mean, game?
Right.
That's effed up.
You can
So,
go back to the rest of the party and tell them what you found out.
Which, you know, I've only one went
Yes, yeah, I do that.
that would be a smart thing, yes.
So how was dinner, Mimi? Did you enjoy your dinner?
Guess I'll go back to my friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Friends is a very
For dinner.
insinuating term.
Friends plus battle bonded and
Model. Pizza.
pet?
Ooh,
Question
I
mark.
love pizza, but then I don't eat it too much.
Battle bonded and
Since I moved
pet.
here, I've had pizza a lot.
Emergency rations, methinks.
Honestly, I miss pizza back home because there was this
I
one
have
pizza
found
place.
some things out.
Oh, so good. I miss that.
Cassowar is a man-sized bird that can disembowel you with its feet.
Yeah, me neither.
The old man likes wood.
I'm honestly, when it comes to pizza places, I like pizza that is. I like stuffed crust. I love stuffed.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, just tilts their head. Just doesn't know what to do with that information.
Sappho, have you seen this man that likes wood in town?
Oh, honey, stop phrasing it like that.
Breaking news. Old Hobbit man likes wood.
Mm.
No judgment. No judgment.
Mm.
That has ham, eggs, lettuce. Oh, it's so good. Salads like that. You know I only get freaking salads, man. I like Caesar, but I've had it way too often. Oh,
Oh
ranch
man,
is the best.
that brought a tear to my eye.
Oh, that was good. All right, so you now have some more
Who
information.
doesn't like ranch though? Like, come on.
Which of the three are you going to try to tackle first?
Now, again, I'd like to say that feeding people is a good thing, but finding someone's been missing a couple days and maybe in real danger may be a more important thing to see if we can find this gentleman
Okay.
and hopefully he's alive.
A man has decided to go die in the woods with his wood. Don't judge me for it.
Oh, Mimi, you're making me hungry for freaking chef salad,
I
man.
say we get food.
Entrance
Hmm.
exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social.
You could go get a quick breakfast without too much trouble.
Dressing, honestly.
I meant food as in hunting.
I mean, it has a likeness to.
I guess
Oh.
eating is good as well.
Yeah, it definitely. It has a different taste. And no, it's nothing to be sorry about. I completely didn't.
What do you think, Iliada?
It's my fault
If I'm pronouncing that
I let
correctly.
people drive me away from what might.
I guess finding the missing guy would probably be a good start.
Oh, everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited for you to succeed, and someone else must fail. Oh, that's not how it goes.
All right. Well, do you want to try looking for clues around town, or you want to try looking for clues in the jungle?
Subjected to here in this case.
Yeah,
Asking
figure.
around town would probably give us a little bit more of an idea about
Yeah, talk to people.
So this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. That
Yeah.
can't be what they had in mind.
we have an idea where
This is
to
why
look.
adaptation is so important.
I figure we start at the dock, you know, where he seemed to be was working, and if nothing there, maybe we can find out where he lives and go check his house out.
Why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun.
Probably
again made us
Since
spoke.
we're at the dock anyway,
Smile was
go
filled
get
with
our
evil
crap
intent. It
from
twisted his
that
face
ship.
into something not human.
Ah, yes.
Sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that it may lose.
I just thought I had everything on me.
Course.
Yeah, yeah. Have you guys anything the captain said was in the storage up there?
It's just normal arrogance, isn't it?
Oh, the captain survived?
Talk like that, but what if you end up
Yeah, but evidently not a whole lot of others did.
Who the F do you think you are?
At least that was the
No, I
impression
still
I
just
got
can't
from her.
believe it. Believe what? That an uneducated
Only thing I
brain-
can think of is that I left my cat on the ship.
Ooh.
She
Huh.
did mention that she'd put aside all of your equipment
Do
and you
not
could
bother
go
arguing with
collect
him.
it.
For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent progeny, after all. A boy raised in
Oh
the sea
yes,
from
that
the
would
day
be a
he was
perfect
born.
time to go fill out
He
my
considers victory his
equipment
destiny and has lived
sheet.
his life accordingly. Oy, tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if
I would like to think somewhere before I
Oh, hi,
fell
Tober.
asleep or before we started like doing this talk, and I'd like to thought I would may have gone and washed that water skin out so I could actually use it.
That's fine.
Try new citrus. We're on the same level.
I ain't stopping you.
That vulgar mouth do. Ooh, wow.
Naughty
Very
eight.
well. I do apologize. Gosh, this is getting dark. Oh, wow.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Tober,
James,
for promoting.
James. Anyway, let me just
I
say this
appreciate
to you all
that.
again. You all need
All
to
right.
Guess I'd go to the docks to get my stuff and find more information.
That's a terrible way to look at
Yeah,
it.
I'll go with them.
This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know. To kill your own friend is it's horrific. Yeah, you tell him, Chihiro.
Hmm.
Friends? Who decided that? Huh?
Hmm.
We're not friends. No, quite the opposite.
Sappho, we have to go find an old man before we hunt, because he has been deemed important for some reason.
You disrespect what I'm telling you. Stop being mean to Chihiro.
Old dead person.
Yes,
Let die.
Say it. Otherwise,
Is
keep
old.
your mouth closed. Wow.
I assume they're saying all this in
Don't let him push you around.
Draconic.
I can only speak Draconic in a language none of you will speak.
You want to try that on me? So you're
Well, if you see this face,
How long do you think that's going to last?
be sure to tell me.
It's a Torer. That's all you can say.
Fine.
It's unfortunate you would waste your breath on such empty gibberish. Hold on, just calm down. I am.
All right.
Beats staying with fancy stupids.
Anyway, I don't have working with the rest of you any longer.
Hmm?
So,
I go.
you go, I'm guessing, to go find his house?
I'm going to the docks to find out more about him and get my stuff back.
Okay. Is everybody else going with you?
Yeah,
You're
I was going
splitting
to
the
go tag
party? What's
along
going
and
on here?
Yeah, I'm going to the docks to get my stuff mainly. That has all of my important bardly stuff, like an instrument.
I kind of just stated my intentions and then just started walking.
Okay.
guess I should wrangle up the cobalt before we leave. If he's not still in the bag.
No, I'm under the bed.
Stop it! I hate this negativity. Stop
All right.
it!
You walk through the streets of the town, seeing all the people bustling around through their lives. A very over the top dressed man is clearly hitting on a young, you're going to guess, elf woman, and she is clearly not into it. You bypass
It really is a great
that
community.
orc from earlier, uh, laughing and talking to a half orc female. You see people selling goods at a stall. One man screaming curses at the sky as a seagull steals his breakfast. You see probably some sort of snake oil salesman selling a cure-all. A man bringing in his hunt from the early morning. People bringing in their catches of fish from their, because you understand how early fishermen get out there. It is ridiculous. You see a bandaged man in a cloak selling sugar to children in a back alley. You see the people bustling around the dockyards getting the ships ready.
I like how we have the equivalent of a white van saying free candy in the back alleys.
What? No, 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 no. Clearly not. Clearly not. I'm sure he's doing something completely wholesome.
It can't be.
Selling powdered holy water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said there was somebody bringing in fresh kill.
Yeah.
I'd like to stop real quick next to them if they've maybe seen any like strange wood carvings out in the woods, and then indicate reason why because we're looking for this gentleman.
That is a very good idea.
There's nothing wrong
Except
with
for the
it.
part where you ignore the
They-
creepy guy selling
there's
drugs.
just-
Just go talk to this guy instead. But yes, it's a good idea.
The paladin is just like, no, that's normal.
I was distracted by the cobalt in my backpack. Okay.
Okay, tell me, guys. When I
Okay.
quiet, I'm gonna go
You go ahead and diplomacy check me.
hear someone laughing.
Oh god.
That hadn't rolled off my thing. 8, 5. That is 9, 10, 11, 13.
Tell me if you hear someone.
Oh yeah, it was. I didn't see anything out there. I was out there for a couple of hours hunting.
That's because he's not laughing.
No strange carvings, no bodies. Didn't see any odd footprints.
Hmm. All right. Well, if you happen to
You,
might let somebody know because evidently he's been missing a couple days and
See?
people are
They can
worried
hear
about
you
him.
laughing.
Oh, that's bad.
do you
Yeah,
know
I'll,
where we can find the colorful birds that murdered you with their feet?
Oh, the castles. Yeah. Hmm. Most of the time they stick around the jungle, but occasionally you can catch them on the beaches. They can fish, you know. Surprising, but yeah, this is the best time to get them, in my opinion. That is not something I want to be finding in the underbrush. No.
Down here in the bayou, we got those big birds that like to fish.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you for your time.
Happens when you're next to each other and stream games and laugh. It's not a bad thing. Okay, go.
Now,
All right.
did we see the man with the sugar before or after him?
Now
Would
he
you
wants to
like it to be
chastise him.
afterward?
Hi, G.
Nah, it does. I mean, whatever it was
It
originally.
was the
I'll take
last
it.
thing you said, so
Yeah. No. Sure. Yeah. It's afterward.
Just around here. I should head out. Yeah, we should
Okay.
head out.
Are you going to try and interact now?
Let's talk to Mondo.
Now that
Sure,
you've
why
got the
not?
information you need, now you can go save the children.
Yes.
I'm doing pretty good. Just
That way I can say I didn't see it until after I talked to the gentleman and have a clean conscience.
Of course.
But however you want to do it, I mean, I'm good either way,
I'm right now. Me just embarrassed now.
player wise.
You like it?
Paladin wise, I don't know.
Well, I watched my friend play it before.
Well, you are a lawful good paladin.
So you're not okay with it?
Yeah.
Used to,
In
Yeah,
the
definitely. I'm okay
slightest.
with it.
Gee, don't you
Especially
like
if I did actually see it after I talked to the guy. But if it was before the guy,
You would have charged right over there.
yeah.
you see a shady man in a back alley handing stuff to children.
Mondo.
That's like being a police officer and seeing a white van saying free candy on it in that back alley. It's the exact same.
Ixie, I don't know. I don't want it to annoy. You're not gonna annoy people. Yep, I played all 4 Danganronpa games. Oh man, I wish I could play all 4.
Did he?
Sorry, I was just setting up the board real quick.
Oh, okay.
I thought I'd you for.
Go use the awesome while you're doing that.
I think I have the Vita versions. If it was annoying, I hit you up. I know for anime they only have 2 of
So, Here's the alleyway. Y'all are out here.
But yeah, I feel like the animes, they only have two of them, right?
Brell's Red is technically there, but in a backpack.
Yep.
What? You're not a little kid anymore, right? And you still don't have a hog? Gosh, you're
Do I
such
have
a
a child
dweeby
token?
dweeb. Oh, well, thanks for telling me so.
I'm sure I have a child here somewhere.
That was an anime.
Ah, there we go. That'll do nicely.
This time on our D&D adventure, we get to murder a child.
Hooray!
Stinging street urchins.
Yes, and
It's Oliver Twist and his twin brother, Twist
very
Oliver.
clearly handing a bag of something white and powdery to the children is this creepy motherfucker.
Oh.
Not 100% for sure, but
Is
Brother?
Val's evil twin sister.
yeah,
Or brother.
I believe so.
Oh, it made me think of the Jack of Blades from Fable.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, you never played Fable?
I never played any of the Fable games.
Oh.
And standing behind him is a woman in heavy plate mail with a lot of skull themes.
Not at
They
all
look
foreboding.
cartoonishly evil.
Ha ha ha, you'll never catch me alive.
Yes, the cloaked man is clearly heavily bandaged as well.
I feel like that's an undead
Man, that makes me think back to when I first started.
of some sort.
9% or car. Yes,
Mhm.
or car.
Evil.
Big muscle cars.
So, how do you want to handle this?
Now, as I'm walking up to him, I throw up Detect Evil, and then when I get up to him, I want to ask him what's going on.
Okay.
This seems a little shady.
I don't know if you really need to use Detect Evil to tell that these two are not good.
They are both very clearly evil.
Yes, the vroom vroom comes out of the muffler, but what makes the vroom vroom is the engine.
However, you were expecting the woman to glow a lot more than she actually is. She is evil, but she's not some sort of evil cleric or paladin.
Whenever you press down on the pedal, if you're not moving, and it does the vroom vroom, the
Basically, what your
muffler will,
evil Detect Evil is telling you is
give
that
off gas.
both of these people are in fact
Like
evil,
straight up.
but they don't worship
If you
any
were
sort of
driving.
evil gods.
Okay.
It helps make the vroom vroom not really load make them yes.
So you just gonna like walk up to them and say, this looks shady.
Pretty much.
May I take a moment to speak to you about our good Lord and Savior?
All right. Go up
And
there
good
and
Lord and
ask them.
Savior Paris Hilton.
I don't remember what his goddess was.
Dude, Mondo's hair looks
I forget, but it's like a nice old lady that's an
he looks like a
angel
snake
of
to me.
mercy or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Who, mine?
Yeah.
Sappho, you're currently walking in a building.
Oh no, I'm not in the building.
He's above it.
I see. Okay.
Fuck you humans without your wings. I can fly.
Yes, you can. Okay.
I'm just gonna perch myself up here.
Hey. Well, hello there. Can I help you with something?
Wow, just wondering what's going on. Seems like you may be something strange may have gone here. It looks a little shady, considering you're in a dark alley painting something to these nice kids.
No. Okay, yeah, I'll admit the back alley part. Yep, little shady. I get you. Totally understand. I am an honest businessman, however. This is sugar. Do you know how rare sugar is?
You can buy it from the vendor for a few copper. It's not that rare.
I don't think it's rare here. I have to import it.
Yes, he gets it.
By the way, have you seen this old man?
What old man?
I'm holding up the poster. He's a hobbit. He got lost.
Okay.
Yes,
I don't want
lost.
to hear your
What's it to you?
Goodbye.
I'm just wondering if you've seen him.
Maybe.
Okay, have a good day.
Oh, no. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. No. Come back, kid. Come back here. Come back here. Come back here. No,
Okay.
not you two. You two, Scott. Fuck off. Go. Scurry. Go. Go. Yes. Move. Continue. Leave. You, kid. Come here. Okay. Here's how business works. I say
Who are you
maybe.
calling kid?
Vale is who he's talking
You're wearing
to.
a mask. How am I supposed to tell what age you are?
Says a guy wearing a mask.
Excuse you. This is a fashion statement.
Not exactly sure how old I am.
Oh, honey,
You know what?
It's
Mummy
hard to
Gothic
tell.
was like last century.
It's hard to tell time when you're locked in a cage.
I like you. You're weird. I like you. All right. So here's how this works. I say maybe, you offer to pay me, and then I tell you the information I have.
That sounds like a very good transaction.
Well, I could
Yes.
just call the guards and get the information for free.
Oh, please.
They're probably already in on the sugar business.
I like this kid a lot. You should learn from him, Mr. Dwarf. Lighten up a little bit, you know?
How much information can I get for 2 gold pieces?
Can I have the 2 gold pieces?
How about I give you nothing and you tell me what I want? Right.
Do I have any guarantee that your dwarf friend will not hit me with that nasty-looking weapon? I don't want to
He's
be cheated out of 2 gold pieces. That is like bread for a week.
He's just someone who likes good things.
I can tell. I can smell the paladin on him.
Yeah. No.
Would it be a perception or sense motive to see if I believe anything he's
Sense
spewing?
motive.
That would be
Okay.
21 total.
You're just someone who's getting in on the sugar business before the sugar business kicks up here.
Gotta get in before the bubble bursts. No. What 2 gold pieces will tell you is, yes, I do know something about this man, and I can tell you where I last saw him. But I need some something to grease the palms.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna reach into my coin purse and pull out 5 gold coins. I'm going to. Okay, buddy. Listen. I'll give you 2. You tell us what you know about this guy, and then I'll give you the rest.
I can do that.
Fair deal.
So that's how it works.
Yes, fair deal. I like this.
Okay. So I'll give him the 2 gold coins.
All right, so last time I saw your little hobbit friend, he was getting dragged into a back alley by a pair of bouncers.
Okay.
Idiot didn't pay his tab.
I'm guessing he got on the bad side of some unsavory characters and is currently locked in a warehouse somewhere.
Okay. You know, which
I can
bar
give
was
you
it?
a list of disreputable warehouses you could check, but no, I don't know which one specifically.
Okay. I hand him over another gold coin. Come on.
No. Okay. He tells you the list of several different warehouses that he knows of that are used by unsavory characters to mask the noise of them collecting dues.
Okay. I'm gonna cast memory lapse on this guy.
Ooh, fun.
What's he got to save for that? Let me see.
We're bound to get out of this crappy place sooner or later. I mean, somebody. Sure. Still, our biggest concern right now is the other two never showed up for breakfast.
Okay, you cause a target to forget what happened from casting the spell back to the beginning of its last turn. So about 5-10 seconds ago.
We're gonna go find Chihiro again.
Okay.
So, bloop.
Can I please have my phone?
He stares at the third gold piece in his hand.
Thank you.
Is very confused, but just closes his hand over it, shrugs, and puts it in his pocket.
Thanks for doing business, buddy.
Hey, you're welcome. Paladin man, your sense motive tells you this guy is definitely telling you the truth in this case. He is still shady as shit, but he wasn't lying to you just now.
So he's actually giving sugar away.
He was talking about the information he gave you.
How about the man? Okay.
Currently debating if I should drop the death battle totem. See if the guy picks it up. Just wondering.
Sappho, you actually notice that the woman in heavy armor standing behind him is watching you.
I know you're not depressed right now, so come out.
I give bird stare to her and just look at her.
She does not break eye contact.
We begin the deadly dance of death.
No, that was definitely not sugar.
Oh, Sappho doesn't care. They do drugs.
No, I know Sappho doesn't care, but to answer Thoradin's question, no, that was not sugar.
I hope your sugar business goes well and continue to be unnoticed by the authorities.
Oh, Vale.
Well, that wasn't sugar. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't sugar.
It was totally
probably
sugar.
Probably flour, then.
Sugar.
Another rare cooking ingredient.
Okay, have a nice day, officer. Bye.
Bye. I like your skulls.
Thank you. I like yours too.
Yes, I will definitely give him her.
And they're gone.
We did a good job today. We helped a man sell sugar.
Yeah.
Steam just pours out my ears.
I just walked to the docks.
Okay.
Which way is the docks from here?
Oh my god.
Okay, then.
I'm sorry.
What I should have done was conned him out of all the rest of his stuff. Just conned him out of whatever he had left on him. Oh well.
Oh, man.
But you didn't follow up the memory lapse with the Men in Black con story, so you just wiped his memory and he was like, what the hell just happened? Why am I
And there
holding
was-
money?
There was
What? It
also
doesn't matter.
another person there who was watching the entire thing go down.
Yeah.
To be fair, she was probably focused on the psycho bird like, sitting on the roof.
I'm surprised that you didn't just be like, oh yeah, wipe his memory and be like, oh yeah, you were paying me that.
Very nicely handled, everybody. You go to the docks.
Very nicely handled.
Yes, excellent.
But anyway, don't you think it's kind of strange, huh? What is? Well, the school's completely sealed off, right? So how do mosquito get in? Maybe there's somewhere here in the school where
It's
more people
relatively
can
easy
go.
to find the
Kind of be
warehouse
like
and gather your
a
things.
nature based
You
school.
all
Like,
now
there's a
have
nature that's there.
your starting gear and equipment fully.
Or maybe there's a secret
Is my
place
cat still alive?
in the school.
Your cat is still alive and
Well,
ambivalent to
whichever
your
way that happens
presence.
somehow. As long as we all go
Yay.
together, I'm sure we'll be out of
I
here.
give it an offering of food.
Right.
It is now happy to see you again.
I'll probably just weigh you all down.
Some day old
Sure, it makes me feel a lot
um,
better knowing you're here to help.
reef claw meat.
Huh? Really? Yep. So let's
Hmm.
make a list, okay? Okay.
Unless the kobold ate it all already.
There's a very likely chance that that's already happened.
The kobold lets out a satisfied burp.
But
Sappho, this man was kidnapped by people. We can probably kill the people who kidnapped him for glory.
Can I have my phone again, please? I don't know why you took it.
because I need to see
Tilt.
my chat.
Well, I'm sorry.
Defeated enemy,
Not like anything's gone
killing
wrong.
winners for glory.
Yes.
Kill is kill.
So after we gather our stuff, I want to make my way over to where indicated that lost person was working and start asking around if anybody
There's Celeste.
maybe have seen something or heard anything, or at the very least inquire to whereabouts he lived.
I already know what to give him. I already know what to give him.
Okay.
Okay, he's not here.
You start inquiring around about the places where he lived. And yes, he did indeed live on the dockyard side, where all the warehouses are. And you are able to find his house pretty easily. However, it has clearly already been combed over by, at the very least, several people.
Well, I'm gonna ignore that board. You feel me? This is hanging
I
wrong
would
with
almost
zombie.
say select investigate, but my perception's pretty
How are you doing
not
today?
existent.
Most of ours is.
I'll go in and I guess do a perception check to see if there's maybe find some type of clue.
All right. Well, you did have the clue from the
Where's
creepy
Jimmy?
guy who mentioned something about him getting dragged off to a
No one's-
warehouse.
Allie's not even here.
You could try following up on that to go check out the warehouses he mentioned.
I'm doing alright.
Is there a guard somewhere outside?
Nothing's happened on the chat.
Well, make a perception check. See if you can spot any guards.
Jeez, hand my phone for a minute.
16.
You can look at me all you freaking want.
Okay. Most of the warehouses are in fact guarded. However, there are a couple you notice aren't guarded,
What have you been
and
doing
one of
today,
which you notice
zombie?
the guard is not a proper soldier. He looks more like a
Looks like his
thug.
family's not up here. Wait a minute. I didn't check the library. How could I? I didn't check the library.
Thornton, I see bandit guarded warehouses and an unguarded warehouse.
I guess we go check the one that's guarded. See what we can find.
No, that's not what I wanted to look at.
All right. How do you want to handle the guard?
Stealth.
There's him.
Uh,
Don't want to talk to him right now.
Is there only one guard?
There is one thug
Surprised Toko
standing
would
outside the door.
She's like a stalker.
I could stealth and try to knock him out.
Wait a minute. Can he be in here?
I don't want to do that.
Or I could try my amazing intimidation and
Nope. He's not in here.
dumb let us in.
Sounds like there was a storm or something.
He might know the people who are kidnapped in there.
And you really think he's gonna tell you?
Ooh, you were grocery shopping?
Hmm.
What'd you go grocery shopping for?
I guess stealth around the building and see if you can see into any windows, see if the man's in there.
Ah, yes.
Well, I'm sure you
Are there any
Bird stealth.
windows on this? Are there any windows on this warehouse?
There's Owie.
Higher up, yeah, you'd have to be able to climb at least 10 feet up, but you could look through a window.
Or fly?
Ooh,
Or fly.
Or fly. That is an option.
Butter and bananas.
I could just imagine somebody looking out the window. It's like, what the fuck?
And how well does a flying creature stealth?
Pretty well, apparently.
guess I.
You hear me? Where are you, bish?
So are we using roll 20 for its rolls, or are we rolling ourselves?
We've been rolling ourselves.
Yes,
Will do.
We were using roll 20, but we kind of stopped that last night or last time.
Yeah, after I got about four natural 20s.
Yeah.
And I wasn't rolling very
It's not
well.
the best.
No, I was grocery
I
shopping.
don't want to be the first one to.
Real teas.
I'll just sit back and see what other people do.
So, I'm gonna look at Vale and ask him to tell his new friend, or ask his new friend if
Interesting combination.
she can somehow stealthily fly up and see in the windows, see if she sees this missing man in the warehouse that's being guarded.
Sappho, are you
Hmm?
able to look in those windows without being noticed for this old man?
Upstairs.
Hold up the poster.
You feel me?
Nods. Stretches the wings,
I need to butter
flap, flap, and
Alright.
shoot up quietly.
Roll stealth.
This guy is really hard to find.
I actually have to look at the character sheet for once. 22.
Okay.
All we feel is a gust of wind.
Our workout area.
She flies like an owl. Just
Why would
gone.
he be in the workout area? And I thought it was the gym too.
inside of the warehouse.
Oh.
Through a window up above, you look down and you see three scruffy men and a fourth, what appears to be bearded human child tied to a chair. One of the humans is saying stupid human words at it, and the other one occasionally punches it when it doesn't say anything.
Hifumi is the big guy with the 2D.
I can imagine after comments, it'll be something like, "Why do you play with wood?"
Okay. Oh.
Just are you the man that likes wood?
Okay, there's the stairs.
They haven't noticed me, have they?
Biggin?
No,
Yes,
none of them
Biggin.
have noticed you.
I go back down.
All right.
Bearded child in there, being beaten.
Ah,
3 others.
it says there's a bearded child in there being beaten by 3 other people.
Bearded
Probably our
child.
hobbit.
Probably.
Hobbits have beards?
They can.
Yeah. Ash,
Thing.
does the your friend say he looks like the poster?
Does the Sappho,
Yes.
does the bearded child look like the poster?
I don't know. DM.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes,
at him.
that's the bearded child that we're looking for.
A life that I can't tend to find.
So I get a little angry and I will approach the guard and
The-
I've looked in every classroom.
kind of put my hand on the paladin's shoulder. No, 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 no.
uh, uh, uh.
There's, you heard it. There's like 4 other people. There's the guy up front, and then there's like 3 others. It's not going to end well if you just beat the living piss out of the thugs.
Time for stealth.
fine.
So,
I'm gonna see if I can stealth close to the guard at the front door.
I mean, I was just gonna try glad hand my way in. But okay. I'm going to cast Oath of Anonymity. Basically,
Yeah, he
it
only reads 2D mangas.
basically, as long as I avoid revealing my face or something easily identifiable, it distorts my voice and body language and gear. Basically, like as long as I have like a hood on or like
Oh, good. So we're getting a third masked person in this.
I mean, I have the masked performer archetype. That's kind of my that's kind of my shtick.
Yep.
So, anyways,
In a laundry room?
so I put on my mask,
Well, yeah, you can't do that.
and do the cantrip, and I walk up to the guard and basically just kind of be like, "Hey, buddy, your shift's over. You can go piss off to the bar." I guess I need to make a roll for that.
Yes. You need to roll bluff.
Bluffing. Oh boy.
And what did your thing give you any mechanical bonuses, or does it just make you hard to identify?
Plus 10 to disguise checks.
Okay. Well, roll.
Okay.
On top of, well, and then there's
Roll your disguise check and then roll your bluff check, I guess.
disguise check is a 23 total. Actually, no, wait. Let me see. 27 total, my bad.
Even with a 23, it would have been good.
Probably.
For the bluff check. That's gonna be a 9.
A 9 total for bluff?
Yeah.
Oh, fun. I might.
Wait a second. I know you.
Oh, you mean
I
Valor?
just started. I'm new. The boss sent me down to watch the door.
Not a bad game.
Yeah, sure he did. Why don't you piss off before I knock your head off?
Yeah, it does get intense.
Sense danger.
Can I have my phone, please? Thank you.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
roll for stealth.
Toxic. I suggest
That's a thing I can
don't
do.
play Toxicity, don't play it.
Are you stealthing while your friend distracts him with talking?
Yes.
Okay, you can try.
The most dangerous words come out of Ian's mouth.
Well, that's a 14.
Okay, I'm sorry, remind me, is this Thoradin or Brelzered trying it?
No, that's Vale.
And that's Vale.
Oh, it's Vale. Okay, okay. A 14.
Can I follow Vale's lead?
Yes. Yes, you can.
That's a bit better than his. 19?
Okay. Um, Iliadra, or Iliada.
Yes.
The thug is not impressed by your easily seen through lie, and he is currently intimidating the hell out of you, trying to figure out who the hell you actually are. Unfortunately, he is so distracted by trying to make you, by trying to put the fear of God in you, that he does not notice your two friends sneaking up behind him.
Whoa.
Okay. I'm gonna cast the cantrip Daze on him.
I can't
All right.
complete the freaking.
Do you know what the DC total is?
The cloud. I don't think he has to make a DC.
How much free time does this game give
He
me?
should. He has to save against your spell, usually. What's the spell do?
This spell clouds the mind of a humanoid creature with 4 or fewer hit dice so that it takes no actions. Humanoids of 5 or more hit dice are not affected. A dazed subject is not stunned. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about a.
Chihiro's in here.
I guarantee you it does.
Well, I guess I'm not gonna have any luck finding Kifumi. Looks like he only can.
Daze saving throw will negates.
Yep.
Okay, so that's to make a.
Again.
Well, let me see what my.
Uses a will, works off DC, it's a 0 level spell. What's your spell modifier?
So when you see the word saving throw below the duration,
Okay.
yeah, that's what they have to roll to avoid getting hit with your spell,
Okay.
which is usually your spell level plus your spell modifier.
Which is charisma for him, so +4. So
Yes.
DC 14.
Okay.
All right.
At least if I were a little stronger or something, then I'd be able to.
Oi, was that a spell?
Listen, you'll get your chance.
Roll for initiative.
Go. Oh, I don't get anything too? Oh.
Oh no, you get your surprise round off.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know what you're going to do. So.
Oh, I'm going to punishing kick him.
Oh, fun.
I'm gonna try to take his legs out and knock him prone.
This initial roll, is it for everybody or just them?
I'll save my turn for after Sappho.
Everybody gets to roll initiative for this.
Oh, yeah.
But
Good.
Vale and Sappho get a surprise round.
My dad was a software engineer and he had a bunch of programs on there that.
Cool.
Found one of them and started playing around with it, adding stuff here and there, and that was how I ended up making my very first program. Interesting. What kind of program was it? A kind of database software? A user can communicate with it and would take that information.
I have a 23.
It was a way of interacting with the computer without having to.
Does Browsred even know what's going on?
Bellsred is in a backpack, but I'm not ruling out the idea that Thoradin just like puts down the backpack, yeets a piece of meat onto the dude's face, and goes, "Go for the kill."
If you can understand it. I mean, I did roll a natural 20 and a +2 for a 22.
Very nice.
I got a 17 total.
Delete and remind me, in Pathfinder it's the same as 5e where it's just your dex.
Correct.
Okay, so that's a 16 total for my initiative.
All right. Vale?
I got a 23.
The development costs are still pretty expensive, so it hasn't spread that much yet. But anyway,
By the way, did we
Thornton got a
regain HP
16.
from sleeping?
I can tell you how happy it made me to be able to make others happy.
You should have gained 1d4 HP from sleeping.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20 with plus a 2 for a total 22.
Oh, really?
Unless there's something there I'm not understanding where the 16 comes in.
Oh, I thought I heard Thornton say he got 16.
No, that was
Eliado.
Oh. Thank you.
Algorithm as a skill.
Okay.
random duplicates.
So even if you didn't get a surprise round off, everybody goes before the thug, so this is going to be a very short battle. Vale and Sappho, roll your attacks.
16.
And dagger. Oh, dropping my dice.
Okay, 16 does hit.
Cool. He makes a. Is it? Oh, fortitude save.
What's the number?
12.
He saves.
Cool. He's not knocked prone as I kick the backside of his knee for 7 damage.
Okay.
I rolled an 8. Does that hit? Again,
Total?
probably- Yeah, 8 total.
No, that does not hit. On the plus side, you get to go first now that your surprise actions are over.
Yay!
Unfortunately, Sappho's surprise kick to the back of the knee made you whiff your first attack. But you were pretty quick with the follow-up, so what do you do now?
Is he still facing away from me?
He's not going to be for long, but technically yes.
I aim my crossbow right point blank behind him. Fire.
Bring it on.
Roll a hit.
Let's make things interesting.
All right. What's your armor class?
My armor class? I'm light armor.
Yeah, no. What's your AC, my dude?
Oh, my AC.
You're going to regret this.
Trying to find that.
Let's do this. Oh no.
That's AC 12. Wait, Dex modifier. That's
He has a towel on his head.
16.
Okay. What was your attack to hitting him?
I rolled a 20.
Okay. You hit. Roll for damage.
I get my critical is 19 to 20 for a times 2. This is my
You rolled a
D8.
nat 20.
Yes, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, very nice.
Rolling my D8. I rolled a 2.
Okay, so you do a total of 4 damage. Having unfortunately whiffed your first attack, you quickly bring up your crossbow to shoot him in the back of the head. Unfortunately, he is an experienced enough fighter that he knows not to ignore someone in the back or double over in pain just from getting kicked in the back of the knee. So he immediately whips around with a dagger and goes for your throat. And it is only at the very last possible second that you, almost in a panic, fire the crossbow bolt directly into his throat instead, making him just barely miss you with only a tiny scratch on your neck.
Uh-oh.
His knife drops to the floor, and soon after he does too, gurgling on his own blood. The man is dead. Very good job keeping this mostly quiet.
Touch my neck and say, bad things are about to happen.
Hey, did you hear that? It's nighttime. How about we call it a tie?
I guess we should go hide the body.
Just drag the corpse into the warehouse.
Where 3 other people are?
Well, I assume that it's the doorway, and then just.
Sappho takes out a dagger and looks like they're about to behead the corpse.
Oh. You need help?
No, taking trophy, new totem.
Nice.
What's the paladin got to say about that?
I feel like the paladin wouldn't be okay with that.
No, he wouldn't.
Mind if I get some hair, Sappho?
What are
Quickly
you guys
cuts off a lock.
doing? That's
Thank
not
you.
right to do it to a body. We gotta bury it.
He was about
Trophy.
to kill me.
Oh, even bad guys need a decent burial.
We do that after they're all dead.
Well, you don't
The time
defile
in-
the corpse. By
Well, the
beheading
time
it.
in between what happens to the corpse is not our problem.
It is when you're doing it.
Sappho doesn't understand the dwarf man, so continues to loom over this soon-to-be trophy. Yes.
Doesn't your god have war trophies?
No.
Then you have a lame god.
Since no one has stopped Sappho at this point, Sappho begins taking the head.
It's just
I don't
distorted
know what
enough.
to do.
Sappho now has their first head. It will be the first of many.
Okay.
I bundle up the lock of hair and put it in my backpack.
Feels great. This almost feels like sexual harassment. Girl like her just doesn't get our manly bond. Friendship between men is
I picked the wrong
Alright.
alignment.
So that's a thing.
Wow. What did you just say?
I expected someone to stop Sappho.
You should get a tattoo of it. No, bro, you mustn't. Your body's a temple, given to you by your loving parents.
I'm not going to stop someone who deserves their just reward.
Who gives a crap? Yeah, don't ask
We
me
worked
for
together to
permission.
take that
We
person
we're
down.
in it together. That's completely different from what you were saying last night. Friendship between men seems very simplistic.
Okay, well, what do you do about
Yeah, for real.
the rest of them?
All throughout breakfast that
How do you want to
morning.
handle the other 3 in the warehouse?
Tarring brotherhood. All in all, it's
Sappho, or Sappho, was there any cover in the warehouse?
So what should I do today? Ding dong. Huh? Who could that be? Toko.
I think this is the moment where Reaper looks to the DM, like, give me
Looks to
answers.
DM.
Well, I already know I'm annoying. I came here knowing that it's okay.
The windows on the top are big enough to get through if you can get your team up there, or if you just want to go in solo.
No, he was asking if there's like any cover that we could like hide behind.
Out here or in the
Inside.
In-
Where is it you want to go?
inside.
The library. Huh?
I was asking Sappho because they saw the inside.
He spends all his
Like, is it just a
No.
plain open warehouse,
It's
or is
just a
there
plain-
boxes?
secret.
It's a plain open warehouse, like the style you see in B gangster movies, where it's very clearly just done to intimidate whoever the hell they're beating the shit out of.
It's just like a single light above.
Yeah.
Be quiet when you go in.
Nice.
She actually started and didn't know him, but I did
It
what
can
she said.
cause some chaos in there.
Surprisingly, he was there by himself.
Okay.
absorbed in
Well, I'm just gonna walk in the front door with my rapier drawn.
Ah.
Gonna slap them with your glove first?
I'll walk in too.
Okay, apparently we're just walking in like we own the place.
We're murdering.
Well, we do own the place now. We're about to commandeer this from them.
Oh, Sappho totally goes for the window.
Whoa, goat noise.
Alright.
Hey, Duranium.
On my screen shows the.
Yeah, it's still the city background for me.
Yep.
I'm moving you now.
Okay.
Sappho, place yourself wherever you'd like. There's windows on this side and on this side.
Get out. And go take a bath. You smell. Don't make me say it again. Go now before your stench latches onto the entire room. Okay. Ouch.
Oh wait, Belzred
Really
is out of the bag.
I don't know, is he?
I don't know, is he?
Thoradin.
Well, I didn't get my chance last time, so I guess he's technically still in the bag.
You could take him out before you walk in the warehouse.
Okay, I could do that. I'll say I took my bag, left it outside, and pulled the kobold out of the bag.
Yay, freedom.
Oh, bro.
Because as soon as you realize your feelings, love is born. That's how love works. Okay? There might come a day when you understand. Maybe someday. Well, bye.
Yeah.
Love. Wow.
Done that.
Who would have ever guessed she would go for someone like him? But
Which window are you
can
going to?
also be scary. Sometimes that leads people off in the wrong direction.
As I said before, you have this entire wall and this entire wall.
Awesome. Maybe I'll head back to my room for now. You guys have major psychopath energy.
How's it going? What's happened so far? Well, Duranium. Belzred's been put inside of a bag on and off.
Reaper?
We're inside the village right now.
I'm thinking.
We finally met,
I also forgot about my push to
Reaper's
talk.
character, who wants to kill everybody. And right now we're
Is that
about to
wall
kill a
okay?
bunch of people in a warehouse that
Yes.
kidnapped a hobbit that we were supposed to rescue. Yeah.
We do have
All right.
something to do. What do you mean? Stop saying I don't.
You walk in like you own the place. Do you try and say something to them, or do you
Mr. Nagy, I'm
attacking?
glad you came. Yes.
I say, your friend hurt me, so
That's
it's
been eventful.
time for my friend to kill you.
All right.
As I
Reroll
summon my
initiative,
idol.
please.
As I summon my Eidolon.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Everybody, reroll initiative.
And I was about to ruthless Everman.
That is fitting and unfortunate.
The power of friendship. There is a grasshopper
I
in
got
my
a
room.
7 total.
I got a 5.
I got a 13.
I've got an 18 total.
Do I have to roll for my Eidolon as well?
No, they go on the same turn as you.
Okay.
What did Brozed say again?
18 total.
And Thoradin?
I said, oh, because
15 total.
so long coming up and letting
And
me
Vale.
talk to him.
13 total.
Sent you my lecture on the nature of fan fiction.
Did I forget to give you a picture for your... I forgot to give you a picture for your Eidolon.
We're going to be friends. We must be fully loyal without permission.
I am so sorry.
Whatsoever. I don't think I have any
Oh.
bigotry. I mean, I don't really.
You can just use my picture, but in reverse.
See, there it is.
Yes.
You fanfic equals geeky, right?
Okay, well,
Word is and not worth. Did I say anything if I'm wrong? That's okay. Because I take the word geek as a
there you go.
For you see, there is nobody on
We'll
earth
figure
so
that
full of
out when
knowledge
we
as
get
geek.
to it. In the meantime, I need a stopgap.
Geek is like an expert, that's right, a total expert. A successful musician must necessarily be a music geek. A good movie director is a movie geek, you see? It's those experts, those geeks who open up the world to others. That's true. So when
I'm
you
gonna
say
go to the lost room and
that
figure
writing
things out.
is geeky, you're recognizing us true experts. Oh wow, you are full.
You know what? I know what I can do.
Oops, super direct.
I have a lot of pictures for exactly this moment.
We have all different kinds of stories in advice, right?
Yay, pictures.
Holy warriors sell their own stuff, racing games, comics, anime, everything.
It's not perfect, but it's something.
Comics are the most common creation, but it also includes games, music, and even merchandise.
And it's the same size as you, correct?
Fanfic creators come together. Specifically, it's an organized group that comes
How do you
I think
like
he's
this?
realize their work.
I think he might like it. Yeah, I think he stepped away for a second.
Circle?
Did he?
Okay, well, good news is he doesn't go first. Kobold, you get to go first.
Well, like I said, I don't know
Eh,
much about this stuff.
Cobalt's fast.
But I'm
Um,
planning with and it never touches on that. So as a fanfic ambassador, by the time I'm done with you, it'd be
I'm assuming they noticed that we came in, correct?
right?
Yes,
well,
they are
I
not
made a
caught up.
declaration.
Oh,
That's it for today.
right.
You're excited for your next lesson.
Yes, you made a declaration. They are not surprised. Everybody's ready for a fight.
Freaking loudmouth.
We are done professionally.
Friendship over with Bandit. Eidolon is my new friend now.
Okay, guys.
Um,
This night, I'm gonna be heading off and ending my stream. It's getting close to 10 o'clock, and I find that
Or no, I don't only see the bandits up there.
I'm
the more I don't want to.
Oh, you can't see any of the other people on the turn order?
no,
No.
nor can I.
Oh wait, there's
Oh,
I
that's
see the
strange.
one bandit, the shirtless guy.
Odd.
Oh, you have to delete the old tokens.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's very annoying.
Um, they're far away, so I'm just gonna.
Go raid someone here in a moment. Of course, it's gonna show Leon's.
I'm just gonna try to figure out what the hell is going on. So I'm not gonna do anything actually.
Alrighty, but thank you all for being
I just got out of a bag.
counts. I was happy to see all those who have came in and stuck around. You all are amazing. Mimi, it was good having you here. Also, it's been a while since I was able to just talk to you, and especially about pizza and all kinds of other stuff. It's very fun to have you in my stream, especially.
Oh, did I get rid of the...
Yep.
Yes, I got rid of the shirtless man.
Shirtless man.
There we go. Problem solved. So, you skip your first turn just trying to figure out what the heck is going on.
Yeah.
Paladin, your turn.
Alrighty.
Browser read just these fleshy things and is very confused.
Folks, I'm not quite in melee range, and being the polite paladin dwarf I am, I asked him to release the man so he can go home and live his life in peace.
Yeah, there are people.
Roll diplomacy.
Someone actually said this game is awesome.
18 total.
Unfortunately, he owes us money. So unless you're willing to pay his entire debt in interest, I'm afraid you have no legal power here.
Is that the right one?
That is true, but unfortunately, I can't let this evil act go unpunished. So I will finish moving closer and take a swing with, what is it? Power attack.
He is definitely ready for this. So, go ahead and roll.
Was it 14 plus 1 for 15?
Alright.
Especially for us.
That is a hit.
Better, honestly. The more love that we can share to everyone all over the world.
Roll for damage.
4.
And I will talk to you guys again
Alright.
time. Torber, Mimi,
You swing down your axe, and
Star, all y'all.
he dodges, but he gets a nasty gash wound.
Bye.
So much for rolling a natural 0.
Alright, Vale. It is you and your Eidolon's turn. Remember, it cannot move more than 5 feet away from you. So when you move, it does.
Okay. What's 5 feet away? Like this? that 5 feet or
No, 5 feet would be like
literally?
that, like side by
Yeah, it
side.
is the square next to you. It isn't. It has to be in one of the 8 squares near you. $5 feet.
I think he's just trying to figure out.
I don't know how the whole thing works.
So you're
You should
Dolan.
have 30 feet of movement in one. So you could move up to anybody you'd like. And your Eidolon moves identically with you, but has to be somewhere within these 8 spaces.
Guess I kind of want to move to this square. Well, it moves to this square.
Okay,
Can we both make attacks?
sure.
Okay, I didn't know that's a thing we could do. How do its claw attacks work?
You roll twice as it attacks twice.
I have an attack bonus of +4. What if I used power attack?
That will be a. I'm not sure you're able to. I don't think you're able to use power attack on a claw.
Oh, okay. Then I guess it's just 2.
Yeah, isn't power attack for two-handed weapons?
Yeah.
Yeah, claw's only one-handed.
Okay. I guess I used my claw twice on the guy that Thornton's up against. And I'll try to shoot this guy that I'm facing towards.
Okay.
So I guess I'll make the claw attacks first.
Very good.
10 plus 4 is 14. And second one, 16 plus 4 is 20.
Okay, both attacks hit. Roll for damage.
Okay.
Real quick, it says here is for power attack, it's on all melee attack rolls.
Okay.
I'm going to double check that.
Just
And it says this bonus to damage is increased by half if you are making an attack with a two-handed weapon. A one-handed
Welcome back,
weapon
Mimi.
using 2 hands, or a primary natural weapon that adds one half times your strength modifier.
And I do not believe that claws count
No.
as a.
bite counts as 1/2.
Yes, bite counts as a primary. Claws, I believe, count as a secondary.
Oh. My tentacle was my secondary, while my claws were my primary. The bite I could add the 1/2 damage to.
Okay. I guess I have to look up your Eidolon thing.
Sorry.
Ugh, more work for me.
It's okay. I understand. It's just
We'll get there eventually, hopefully.
these attacks are primary attacks. Yes, no, he can use power attack on them. The claw evolution is a primary attack. Would you like to use your power attack on those rolls?
How much would it remove?
-1 to your attack, but it should be +2 to damage.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
+3, actually.
I know I rolled a 20 for one, so that would be a 19, but then 14 would turn into 13, and I don't know if that hits.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just stay with non-power attack for now.
Okay.
So we'll roll for the first claw attack. 1 regular damage and 2 bleed damage.
Okay.
Second one is 4 regular damage and 3 bleed damage.
Okay. And you are, in fact, adding in the dude's strength score, right?
Strength?
Yeah, his strength
Yeah.
goes into damage.
I'm surprised he managed to roll a 1 on his physical damage because it's 1d4 plus your strength.
Oh, it's 1d4 plus strength. So then I guess add 3
Yes.
to the regular damage.
Yes.
So it's rolled 1 and then plus 3 would be 4. And then I rolled 4. So plus 3 would be 5, 6, 7.
Plus all the bleed damage you do. Your Eidolon rips this man apart in a bloody mess that sprays everyone nearby.
And then my crossbow bolt at the guy in the back.
All right, roll for attack.
16.
That is a hit. Roll for damage.
That's the damage die is. Okay. 5.
All right. You put an arrow in his chest. He's not down, but he's definitely not okay. And now it's their turn.
Very scary thing. Rip their boss to shreds.
Yes. Oh, that's nasty. So, this first one comes up and whacks Thoradin. Thoradin, you get punched in the goddamn nose for 5 damage.
Okay. Ow.
You're pretty sure your nose is broken. And
So he rolled higher than the 17.
yes,
And you said -5.
yes. What's a bigger issue is this guy rolled a nat 20 to fighting the horrible shadow demon that just showed up.
I don't know what its max health is.
That is an issue.
It's hurting.
Its max health should be 10 plus its constitution modifier. What's its constitution?
1 plus
Okay.
1.
So then it should have 11 health total.
Okay.
Now, this guy's going to try and use a club to fight the demon. And he does 8 points of damage as he crits. The shadow seems to break its arm, but it's a shadow. The rest of you have no idea how the hell it does that. However, the scream is very clearly real.
Very horrifying.
And very horrifying. Iliada, what are you doing? You now have your musical equipment if you want to roll that, or you can go in and attack or cast a spell.
Well, since none of my spells are combat oriented, I'm gonna just go all the way up to this distance and smack him with my rapier.
Roll it.
Does an 11 hit?
No, it does not.
Son of a bitch.
This guy is very clearly a street brawler, somebody who's used to getting into fights, and he basically boxer dodges out of the way of your rapier. Unfortunately, he is not an actual hunter like Sappho is. Sappho, please make this man regret his existence. So this
Burst
is
through
called flanking.
Yeah, burst through the window, land here.
If you flank your opponent with an ally, both of you get +2 to hitting him.
Yay. So 17.
That is a hit.
For minimum damage. 4 damage.
Unfortunate.
I tap him lightly on the shoulder. Light
Yes,
enough
you
to crack
tap him
bone.
lightly.
Brelsred held their turn, so what are they doing?
Yes, Brelsred, your friends are your food providers are now in a fight.
I just found out Brelsred moves 30 feet. He's a fast little scamper. Brelsred's gonna run on over here.
Oh boy.
And so now he's gonna do his attacks. So I got my 2 claws, my bite.
Okay, that's a full attack. You only get 1 attack when you move.
Okay. So I'm gonna do my bite then, because my bites does more damage.
It's a full attack.
A full attack is when you attack with everything you have.
Ooh.
When you move, you're only allowed to attack once. But for people like Brelsred or the Shadow Demon, when you have multiple attacks, you can only use one of them after moving.
One primary one.
And I got an 8 total.
To hitting or to damage?
To hitting.
Yeah, you miss.
Yeah, I figured. That's a bad roll.
Whoops.
That day old Reef Claw is not settling too well.
Yeah.
No, he's just too full. He's a little slow.
Unfortunate. Thoradin, it is your turn again.
Alrighty, I'm gonna try another power attack.
Who's that talking? I can barely hear their voice. That could be Corvus.
Going well? Did I lose connection?
No.
I didn't hear you say anything about
Okay.
hitting or numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, I must hit the wrong button. I do apologize. I rolled a natural on my.
Hmm.
Natural
A
1 or
natural-
natural 20?
We're not hearing you.
Please stand by for technical difficulties.
Oh. There's typing going on.
Oh.
Or no.
Oh.
Rolled a nat 1.
Okay,
Oof.
time to get the red dice of failure.
Oh no.
Yay! Failure.
Your butt.
A DM's favorite dice.
But
Demon's
not for
favorite.
me.
Demon's favorite. Everybody
is
else
my
is...
big red D6 that I use to determine what horrible things happen when you nat 1.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that was weird. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Okay. Thoradin, your incredible, powerful dwarven strength and paladinly might makes you swing with such force that the boxer dodges out of the way. Your axe completes a full 360 and yeets itself into the ceiling out of your grasp.
Ooh.
Well, that's something I don't see every time.
You no longer have a weapon. It is stuck in the ceiling.
Good job, Thoradin. You distracted him. Now punch him in the face. Get revenge.
Vale. Your friend just disarmed himself.
Am I able to cast Rejuvenate Eidolon on my Eidolon?
Yes,
Okay. Could I do that?
you may.
Do that for 5 points of damage. And
All right. It heals for 5. And the wonderful part about being a summoner is now it gets its turn.
Yay! So it's gonna do a full attack on the guy that hurt it.
All right, so that's
That's
2 claw attacks
2
and 1
claws and a
tentacle attack.
tentacle.
The claws you can use power attack for, the tentacle you cannot.
I'll hold off on power attack.
Okay.
Okay. I rolled a 15 for the first claw attack.
Okay, that's a hit.
Rolled a 6 for the second.
That is not a hit.
Then I rolled a 15 for the tentacle.
That is a hit.
So for my claw attack, that's freaking roll out of my hand. That's a 3 for the roll, then plus 3 damage modifier, so that's a 6. And then the bleed damage is 5 bleed damage.
Uh-huh.
Then the tentacle does 4 damage.
All right.
11, 15 damage. Oh, no. 4 plus 3, so 5, 6, 7.
All right. Your shadow reaches out a claw and swiftly, just with a blur of motion, removes the man's throat. He stands there bleeding for half a second before being smashed in the face by a tentacle, getting knocked several feet away from you, landing face down on the ground, and quickly drowns in his own blood.
Told you they would suffer for hurting me.
I love how you're somehow the edgelord and also the innocent puppy.
I wonder what Sappho thinks of me now.
All right, this poor bastard who is not happy. He is going to take the disengage action and run the hell away.
Wait, what about attacks of
Aw.
opportunity?
How fast is he?
Not faster than you.
Yeah.
Or browse red.
He throws the door open and starts sprinting out the into the alleyway. Iliada, do you have a ranged weapon?
I have a ranged weapon.
All right. Would you like to use your song to buff Sappho so that she can catch him and make him suffer?
That
I
was
don't think she'll need it.
Maybe not.
With that guy running out the door, I'm gonna call my job done and go cut the hobbit.
Very well. You cut the hobbit loose, and he thanks you profusely. We will get to that in a second. Sappho,
Yay!
this man is faster than you on foot, but he is no hunter.
Cool. I careen it into him with a kick. 14.
To hit?
Yep.
That is a hit.
Cool. 7 damage.
And he already had 4. Is this your specific kick, or is this just a
No.
regular?
This is a normal kick.
Well, it still sends him stumbling to the ground. Ooh, shit. Yeah, that broke like 2 or 3 ribs. He is not happy. He is currently trying to run for his.
Crawl
I
away
do
from
have
the
a
way.
shield. Could I try like shield bash him as he runs by me?
No, because he took a disengage action. That means
I
you
missed
can't
that. Okay.
attack him.
Okay, yeah, I
Oh,
missed
okay.
that. Okay.
However, Vale does have a chance to shoot him with his gets him. And you have a chance to hit him with a ranged weapon if you have one put in.
So I can try to shoot him with my ranged weapon.
Yes.
No,
Ooh,
I don't
awesome.
have any ranged weapons. Just my axe and shield.
I rolled a 19, so that's a critical.
Roll again to confirm.
Okay. 17.
That is a confirm.
So it's a confirmed critical.
Yes.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Attack bonus of 1d8. I rolled a 6. That's
Bless you,
doubled to
whoever that
12.
was. All right. You want to go lethal or do you want to go style?
Style.
Vale, you fire your crossbow, and it screeches across the alleyway. But instead of taking him in the head or the heart, you take him through the leg. Specifically, through the leg, pinning him to the ground. Not for very long, but for those few precious seconds it takes for him to fall down, tug on the arrow, and then look behind him. All he has time to see is a gigantic pair of wings. Swiftly followed by some horrible noises from outside that I do not feel the need to emphasize upon. Needless to say, the man is very dead.
I like how last time I did do anything, and this time I kill 4 people.
Eviscerated.
Like I eviscerated 2, killed 2 others.
That's the way the cookie
Basically
crumbles
responsible
sometimes.
You're basically responsible for 3 of them dying. For all 3
No,
of them
the guy outside, the first guy, I was the final hit on him.
You were the final hit on all 4 of these people.
Yes. And making the downfall of everyone.
So, I believe we shall end it here today with you saving the very thankful Hobbit man. Excellent job, everyone.
I'm just staring up at my axe, wondering what happened.
You're just staring up into the ceiling like, God damn it.
Ooh, food.
Maybe we could have,
Sappho comes in with another head on their, holding another head, and they start beginning to carve the head, namely getting all the fleshy bits off.
Oh, dear Lord.
Brellis Red found
Save
more
some of the
fleshy
hair
food.
for me.
Looks at you with a, huh? Oh, yeah, sure, for your trophies, fine. Gives a nod, continues to carve the head.
Brellis Red has more fleshy things to eat.
Oh, dear Lord. Okay, moving quite along.
oh, good.
Oh.
Excellent job, and not a single potato in sight. I think we've done an excellent job here.
Yeah.
We're heroes, everybody.
Potato Cure stored in and caused him to throw his axe into the ceiling.
That everybody
Guys.
knows of.
Guys, we're heroes.
You're heroes.
Yay.
We're something.
Heroes! In quotation marks.
Not only did
we're
are
something.
we heroes, we're lovely sugar salesmen.
How many neutral people? We have what? One chaotic good, one lawful good, like 3 neutral party members.
I have no idea what I am anymore.
I think you're just pure chaotic.
Chaotic neutral at its finest.
It's sugar, I promise.
Chaotic
Death and
mental.
damnation.
I am regretting not conning the guy out of his.
I'm just amazed that you basically just went like, okay, yeah, bye. You didn't even try to stop it. Just left.
Vale's just chaotic special.
Chaotic special.
I gotta learn to put my memory lapse spell to better use.
It's probably a good thing you got lost. My axe probably end up in the ocean somewhere with that roll.
Well, thank you for allowing me to make whoever the hell that was into a reoccurring character.
My arch nemesis.
I think it was me who prevented Thornton from attacking him by talking nonsense a lot.
Pretty much.
Yep.
That certainly helped, but I still find it very amusing.
It was extremely amusing.
I'm glad I could be amusing, if nothing else.
Or when he goes to all the scholarly people.
Just walk up. Oh, a theologian. I was kidnapped by them before.
Excuse me, what?
Wow.
Oh my.
I have so many more interactions if I have.
Context.
Yeah.
We
I
have
have
like
so many more things for them.
this one had so many funny moments compared to the last one. Last one was just potatoes. This time it was a whole lot more.
Good. That's what it should be. As you grow and understand your characters better, it should feel a lot more like this a lot more often, where it's just a constant string of good times.
Not many lulls and talking.
Well, no, just like as you get more used to who your character is, what they would do, and how the mechanics work, the game starts to flow better, and you start being able to do funny things and say funny things more and more.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And at the beginning of each, like, it takes a few games to really kind of get into the flow of your character.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
really does.
Like, for instance, when I played in Reaper's campaign, I played a mage who wasn't supposed to be alive past session, like, 3. But when he did, I ended up having to start making a more and more detailed backstory and personality for him. The dude somehow ended up living through a campaign that lasted 5 years.
And still technically ongoing.
Yeah.
But the point is, I really did not give a lot of thought to the dude beforehand. And then he lived longer than I thought, and I went, shit, I need to come up with a story.
Alright, so is that it for this session?
Yes.
Alright, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, we're just.
I'm more than likely going to get tricked into taking some of the sugar.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, everybody, so that's it for this session of Pathfinder. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. If you're watching this on YouTube, you should definitely hit that like, subscribe, and bell icon. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, you should check me out on Twitch. I stream live on Twitch all the time. You can talk with me, hang out with me. while I'm streaming and all that stuff, and it's helpful for me because it's my main platform. I cannot talk right now already. Wow, it's striking again. Um, otherwise, also if you want to get updates as to when I'm streaming, you should definitely follow me on Twitter. Twitter is where I post first as to when I'm streaming. And then if you want to become part of this amazing community, you should be checking out our Discord where we talk, hang out, and play video games together. It's a great place to hang out with a bunch of chill, cool people. Um, and if you want to watch any of my past streams, check it out on YouTube. YouTube's where I upload every single stream that I've done. One of us, one of us. But yeah, you should definitely check those all out. As for right now, that's the end of that. So just give me a moment while I try to figure out who to raid. Because we definitely want somebody to raid. Because that's awesome to do. It's always great raiding people. So, oops, that's not what I want to do. Okay. Is there anybody playing Pathfinder right now? There are some people. I don't know if that's really the best way to go about it though. So honestly, we're just gonna raid somebody else. We're gonna raid Dead Pirate Brandon again. Actually, that's who we're gonna raid. Oops. 'Cause they're a pretty cool person. I did spell that all right. Yep. Okay. Cool. So definitely stick around for the raid, and I'll be seeing you all later. This is it for this stream. But until next time, this is gonna be goodbye. So I'll see you then. Bye.